It would help if I didn't have the microphone muted by accident. That's on me. My bad. We're on Beam. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome back to the Bajarama circuit. A little bit different to what you might have seen before. Yep. Longbow has come crushing back down to earth. Yeah, we are at the Bajarama circuit. It is covered in snow. It is slightly slippery compared to normal. There's still enough grip to be going racing, of course, but yeah, it is a little bit on the slippery side. Now, the way this works, if you haven't seen this before, is we have a sort of rule set for our vehicles. In this case, we were just told to get into any configuration of the 9 that we wanted. Now, we could make adjustments to the configuration just as it comes from. So some of us have gone, well, there's all sorts of stuff. Some have gone for very, very high-powered cars over here. That is a drag car. Not sure that's going to go do too well here, but that's 600 or something horsepower. The rest of us have got more normal specs. Stevie is probably the most suited to this, should survive, but here's the thing. It's a race. We'll be going for 3 laps around this circuit. The winner is whoever crosses the line first or whoever survives the longest, because all the cars can make it around here for 3 laps if you drive very, very slowly. But if you drive very slowly, somebody is going to, funnily enough, drive quicker than you or get ahead of you. So it's this whole risk versus reward. How hard do you push the vehicles to try and stay ahead? I've gone for kind of a bit of a mid-spec, well, probably a higher spec one. 250 horsepower is quite a lot in this. I've got tyres that'll hopefully be okay on the snow. I'm a little bit worried about the steering. That is a big concern on this car. I mean, there are you can see the varying size of tyres going on. Look at mine and Glisk. Mine and Glisk have got the same config. Look at us compared to Ewan's. We're about twice the width of Ewan's tyres going on here. So, there we go. I think it is time to be getting going. Tom B, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 17th month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you so much. Time to wreck cars. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. It is time to wreck cars. We are going to have a countdown. We are going to see what is going to happen here. They are off and underway. Rusky has got the drag car into the lead of the race. I do not have a huge amount of traction. Funnily enough, neither does Gliska. We'll see whether Rusky's is going to actually work around here. I am not going as sideways as Gliska. Now, this first section is all very well and good. It's very straightforward. There will be no harm to our cars. But that is not going to last. As we start hitting the jolt, Rusky's got a lot of understeer. I've got a lot of understeer. I've ended up giving Gliska a punt in a terrible place. I was going to try and let Gliska rejoin. Okay, yeah, we need to brake earlier for that one. Oh, dearie me. I do not want to be bouncing my car. Ollie appears to have got axle-related issues. I choose to believe that that is desync, because I just cannot imagine that's still drivable. And Ollie has fallen over in the middle of the pack. We will skate our way past there. Stevie has got through with the kind of like rat rod thing, which is honestly probably, as I said, it's possibly the most suitable. It does lack the power of some of ours. Gliska is going for it up the hill. I am going to be a little bit careful. Oh, Shadow's going a little bit more careful than we were down this section. That's fine. We will maybe get a little bit sideways through there. Yeah, Gliska is sending it. I am preserving my car a little bit more. This is one of the... there are a bunch of different tactics you might have for this. You do want to preserve the car. You know, the last thing you want is your car braking on lap number 1, but at some point... Oh, did I lose the oil pan? And I may have missed... oil overheating. I don't actually know if it's an oil, like, low on oil. I'm going to choose to not worry about the oil overheating. Oh, Gliska's having a spin. Got caught by Shadow. I'm going to have a look at trying to overtake Shadow, but I'm not going to go for this jump. Oh, Gliska's getting more airtime than me over some of these. Oh, yeah, it's really difficult. You want to push the vehicle, but also you really, really do not want to. You don't want to take out your oil pan or your radiator this early in the game, because you will be in trouble, pretty much, if you do. avoiding the worst of the bumps. God, the cars further back are more inclined to push. Ewan is right behind us. Hey, Ewan. I mean, if you want to go past, you are welcome to. Oh, that's a clonk. Don't clonk. The oil pad is there. Well, the oil pad or the radiator are a concern. They're not an immediate concern, like a drive shaft, for example. These vehicles will not be likely to be strong enough to really survive big impacts over the motocross section here. Or the rhythm section, I guess, would be a better way of describing it. It's how far... Oh, there you push it like that. Oil is overheating, but it's not lost. Blazer still leads. It's not actually... It's not by a crazy amount difference here. Not crazy difference going on. Whoa. Okay, do we dare take this one here flat? I think Gliska tried. I just don't know if we're fast enough to make that. Oh, my engine's stalled. Come on. Why is my engine not turning on? Why is it not turning on? I'm holding down. It's just broke. It's broken, but I don't even know how. There's no power. Something's broken in it. I don't actually know what's broken in that. It's very cool, actually, that you can see it trying. It's really trying. But it's just not going to go. If it's an engine seized, it would have come up with something more. Normally it will come up with a red engine, but it has just stopped. It's just stopped working. So that is the end of my car. My car is eliminated. Ollie is amazingly still going. Lombo had a fuel tank rupture, and Lombo is eliminated in this. It could be to do with the oil starvation. That being said, though, Gliska's car is still running. And that is the same spec as mine, and if anything, has been treated harsher than mine. So I don't actually know. Again, oil starvation seizing would come up with a red engine. It wouldn't. It would say that. So yeah, that is a problem. It was overheating, I think. From the oil was overheating, not starved of oil, I believe. But yeah, there we go. Either way, Rusky is continuing to. We're eliminated. Our spec is gone. Shadow is up in third place, trying to make a way past. Oh, Amy got reset, not instability. That's weird. So Rusky's got great straight line speed. Does not look like the front end is in very good condition, though. And, of course, as this race gets closer towards the end, there is going to be more sending it, basically. There's going to be a lot more sending it from back there, as people know they have to try and do something to stop Rusky from winning, basically. Could be any one of these vehicles, to be honest. It's unlikely for Ollie in this. Gliska is trying to make some progress here. Danger Man is being a bit cautious. Shadow is starting to send it. It's a very, very close race here for everybody else. Oh, Shadow's... No, the front of Shadow's vehicle doesn't look great. However, it is difficult to say. Shados is catching. Ewan's having to be a little bit careful. Right, here we go. Rusky did not want to go and send it over this jump. I mean, on the final lap, I think people are going to send it a lot more here. So, while Rusky has got the lead for the moment, Rusky's almost gone for a front flip. That sort of kicker bump there is causing grief for these vehicles. Danger Man got a big launch into the air. Shados' bonnet is flapping around. So we know Lombo had a ruptured fuel tank, is eliminated. Blazer is eliminated. I'm going to presume with steering damage or potentially fuel tank related issues. So this is the place where Rusky is able to go and build a little bit of a lead, in theory, on the flat. Although it's not really much of a lead. Shadow and Gliska right there. Danger Man has got Shados for company. Oh, Rusky's run wide. Oh, almost spins it. It is side by side back. There's a very close race here up at the front. Shadow has sent it over the bumps, and Shadow will get to the lead of the race. It is very dramatic up at the front here. It's sliding from the pair of them through there. We will go through the dip and climb up the other side. Shadow, I think, is sending it considerably harder. Rusky's running out of steering, I think. The drag car is struggling with damage to the front end. Danger Man and Shadows are going to have to start really sending it if you are going to start catching up. Rusky, you can see them diving on the brakes. Danger Man has sent it. Big launch from Danger Man there. But that's what I said. They're going to have to back there. The slightly slower configs are going to have to really go for it to make up some time. Not going to send it over there. No one's going to try it flat over Radiator Springs. No one's fast enough. Rusky's the only one with enough power to do it, but is not got the suspension to handle it. Shados is sending it a bit harder down there. Gliska has made a move to the inside at the hairpin. Will take the lead of the race. Rusky's overdone it in the snow. Big slide. Big slide for Rusky. Manages to gather it back up again. And will out-accelerate Shados. Shadow and Gliska are over the jumps. Rusky's going to send it. Though you've got to try and gather it back up in time. That's the thing that the drag racing spec can do. You can hear it's by far and away the loudest of them. It has got the speed to make up time, and it might have, if it survives, it may well be able to try and send it in the later stages of this. Shadow is sending it harder over the rhythm section. Both of the vehicles still in pretty good condition here. Everyone is wary of the fuel tanks. Ewan's a little bit out of this one. Shados is just going for it now. Shados is sending it across here. Rusky almost flipped, didn't. Gliska now with a little bit of a margin. Will Rusky, now you can. Yeah, oh no, they've slowed down, but they've tangled with each other. Shadow's gone adventuring and is miles off the course. That's not what you need. Rusky has just got to kind of go for it. Now, if you've got a very powerful, capable car, you can take these sort of jumps all in one go. You can kind of do doubles over them or triples at times, and that is doable. Rusky's vehicle is getting very banana-shaped here. Will Gliska send it to try and prevent somebody further back from sending it? No, Gliska doesn't. Rusky, I'm sure, is not going to break. There they are. They're not breaking. But is struggling to keep control of the vehicle. My stranded car is in an awkward spot there. It's going to be around the final corner. It's going to be Gliska that wins. Shadow second, Rusky third. Very, very close race. Shados will cross the line in fourth. That's a hell of a start in this one. Danger Man is going to finish the race in one piece in fifth. The Nines did pretty well. To be fair, there was a lot of safely does it around here. And Ewan's first race to Teal Destruction does at least get across the line. Ollie is somehow still going. So, had a bad time. And Speed Beast eliminated. I think Speed Beast is eliminated, as was Stevie. They are no longer going. Yeah. No idea what went on with my car. Would love to know why it broke down. That is just one of those weird ones. That is just a weird mechanical failure. Could well be something oil related, but yeah, I just don't know. What I am going to do, because it is a little difficult to see at times. Where do I want this button? I mean, I'll actually just put it slightly lower. That should work. I know it's a little bit silly, but it's so that we can see that message up there. There we go. Yeah, my 9 could not even make a lap. From some bizarre engine-related issue. Unfortunately, the same version of my car is the one that went and got the victory. So, I mean, I picked a good spec. I just did not make it. Right. Sound of white noise. Thank you very much for the bits. So, can we go around with anything but 4 wheels? We can, indeed. Right, I will just inform those. in the Discord. These are always an entertaining round. They are normally quite difficult. And I'm going to say no Iron Owl, because it's boring and because it's just very strong. Also, Sound White Nice, thank you very much. The resubscription for the 56th month. A rolled cart salute to you from chat. Lupin the Wicked, thank you very much for the resubscription. For the subscription, I should say. A big roll cast salute to you. Is there an MD with many wheels? No, there is not. I'm not going to count Julie's particularly. Now, you could get in a Stambecco. You could get in a Stambecco. Oh, is there a six-wheeled? There is a six-wheeled one of these. Would it be fast enough? Is probably the bigger question. So we have got a ruling today whereby we're not allowed to really customise the specs, because otherwise we can just be here all day. I don't think there's any six-wheel specs of that on here. There is a possibility. I mean, you could go for a three-wheeled vehicle. You know, that is allowed. I'm more likely looking for a six-wheel. I don't think we have a six-wheel Hummer, do we? No, we do not. I mean, the T-Series are, you know, fairly solid. Ooh, is there a six-wheeled spec of this? There is. I mean, a hot rod truck could be fun. I'm going to go with this. I'm not sure if this is a good call or not. There are probably some better options. I don't actually know how strong the Wentworth truck is. I'm just going to load in some stuff. I'm going to expect to see some Coverts. There is a Stambecco. There's a Pugin. There is all sorts of things going on. I mean, come on now. We know the rules. It has got to be orange. How much power do we have? 400. That's not bad. I think I'm going to just lock everything because probably going to be needed. Oh. Now, I'm going to go and put my truck back here somewhere out of the way. The theory will go that some of these trucks are not going to be that fast, but they may survive. Some of this other stuff might not survive. I'm not expecting the Pugin or the Widging. That's their Wingjin, that's a flying one. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Those things can actually be half decent. We have seen them go quite well in the past. Whether they will now is anyone's guess. Azroller, thank you very much for the subscription. A rollcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed. Cora, thank you for the bits. Saying Piccolina as basic as possible, please. We can do a Piccolina round. I'm not going to have everyone drive the same one because it's a bit boring. But we can do a basic Piccolina round. Also, weigh nearly 100 pounds at birth. Newborn hippos can hold their breath for 90 seconds. Once mother and calf have bonded, they join schools of other hippos to protect against predators. Calf stays with his mother until 7 years old. And there we go. Some more hippo facts for you. Jim Prower, thank you very much for the resubscription of the 47th month. A rolled cart salute to you from chat. They do racing driver is 47, but it's the channel the local PBS station is on, so I'm associated with that. Oh, well, there we go. Well, thank you very much for the continued support for such a long time. It is very much appreciated. Right, I think we are ready to go. I'm just checking everything. Right, let us prepare the race for a go. Don't know how many gears I have. Many is the answer. I mean, this does feel like a relatively quick truck, but I don't know whether that's what we want or not. Now, we're going to go to the inside of the Pugin. That is a sensible pass. 12th gear just seems to be pretty good. For us, well, I'm almost drifting my truck around here. The real question Like, the fact that it might be, you know, relatively decent driving here does not mean much. Oh dear. Ollie has been tipped over. Ollie is in front of us. We managed to avoid that. I think Shadows has fallen over in the Stambecco, yep. Oh. I'm kind of hoping... I mean, I guess probably... The Stambecco is probably a sensible choice. Oh, I have got debris. Stuck. Oh, for heaven's sake. I can already see how this session is going. We just had debris get stuck underneath the front end of our truck and no steering. I mean, skis are not great out here. That is for sure. Oh, right, slide. Okay, it's quite fun. It's quite fun sliding the truck around. Not sure I'm going to be able to go over here with too much force. It's fine. Looks slightly alarming. However, Ollie is having a tip and an almost falling over moment. Can I do the cheaty line with the truck? Oh, it's a bit risky. It's really risky. Stevie's lost the toilet. Oh, brakes. Ollie has run out of fuel. I'm guessing ruptured fuel tank has caused some grief there. Right. Oh dear. No, turned in. Oh, damn it. Was trying to be cool. Did not work. God. Now, I appreciate the truck is for hauling, but the first gears are absolutely useless. How many gears do I have in this? Oh, more than I thought. I was expecting it to only have 12. I have way more than I thought. Don't try and drift the truck. It's not a good idea. Rusky is entirely adventuring. I don't know where Rusky's going with the big sort of transport truck. Right. Here we go. Blazer is still going. Danger Man is still going. I'm kind of sending it a little bit, trying to catch up, which is possibly risky. Oh, I feel like we need to a little bit here. Please don't break. The drive shaft may go, but we need to do something here. We do need to do something, and we want to try and catch back up to the lead group. Oh, okay, that's fine. Actually, Road is actually surviving these hits pretty well so far. Doesn't really look like we're bananaing the chassis. No, that won't do it any good. It's the steering is a concern as well in something as heavy as this. You've got a lot of force sort of crashing down on it. So, yeah, we've got to be a bit mindful of the steering. I am struggling to catch up to a Pujin. You know, oh, I could maybe have sent it over there faster. Maybe we should. I don't know. Either way, we are... Whoa. There's some more sliding. The drift truck is having a weird race with the Pujin. We're to the inside of the Pujin. We might have given Stevie a bit of a bop on the way past. Sorry, Stevie. Stevie's going to have a look to the inside. I mean, it's considerably lighter than me, the Pujin. I don't know whether I could have ran with the vehicles up ahead had we not had issues at the start. Difficult to tell. But I just think they are a little faster than I am. And we're going to have to solve this really with bravery, I think. Otherwise, we're going to be languishing down here in no man's land. So I think it is time to solve our problems by just sending it. Oh. Oh, well, I say solve our problem. It'll either solve our problems or break the truck. Like, those are the two potential outcomes here. And I say I'm fine with either. One or the other is going to happen. We will be flat out down there. Can we take this flat out? We can. Oh, that's asking so much of the fronts. It's so far still holding together. Will you clear this jump up here? I'm really running a huge risk of rolling my truck. I'm literally launching it at the scenery here. Cannot take radiator springs flat out. That is a big no. Even I am not that stupid. Oh, Gliska's lost the cab. As much as we are desperately trying to, like, catch up here, Radiator springs flat out is just asking for death. Do we reckon this will go quick enough? I mean, we could make up a huge chunk of time here if it is going fast enough to try this. Oh, let's send it. Oh, no. It was so close to working. We needed probably about another 5 miles an hour, maybe. Well, get back on your wheels. I've got to go down a million gears. Yeah, we could have made up a heap of time by it working. I think it's either you do that or we just languish around in this position and that's the end of our day, really. I'd rather do it and try it, but yeah, it was always a likely outcome. I mean, now it really is. I'm just going to go flat out and see when the wheels fall off it, basically. The truck is more aerodynamic now, yeah? We've gone for improving the aerodynamics of it. Oh, it's going to fall over again. Nah, it's just not stable enough. Maybe a longer wheelbase one would have been a good one to go for that sort of thing. Yeah, it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating because, again, this is another vehicle. It feels like it's not the worst in the world for this. A poor start left us just having to push more than I would maybe want to. Oh dear. We'll just bounce it off the side. It's fine. Okay, again, it's not. The steering is now bent along the way here. It's not great. That's too much oversteer for us. We will have to be a little careful. Over this one. We have now got to. Ooh. Yeah, okay, steering is quite buckled. If I let go of it for too long, we go very hard left. Oh. Yeah. Can't be beaten. Well, I can't be beaten in a race by it. If I die from purge, although to be fair, Ewan's vehicle also looks very unhealthy. Longbow's truck looks like it might be missing a front wheel. Oh dear. Nope. Oh, God, find some go. Any sort of driving gear would be good. Oh. Yeah, steering damage is really killing it in this one. Oh. Oh, it's just a lonely race. Unfortunately, we've had so far just a terrible time of it. We had bizarre engine failure in attempt 1 and frustrating start to race 2 and then just kind of send it. Just send it to try to hope something good happened and it just didn't quite. Oh, do we not want to go down a gear? Could you bend the steering the other way? It is possible. Oh, or we could just fall over again. We will tumble back onto we got. Can we drive? Maybe. No. I think if I'm not actually sure why it won't go. I'm guessing that the chassis slightly bent to the point where it stopped having connection to the ground. Race 1, I absolutely did not lose fuel. I can tell you now, we did not lose fuel. We still had plenty of fuel in the tank, so it was not fuel related. Either that or the fuel gauge was completely busted, which I guess in an old car can happen, but still. Oh, God, my steering is really bad. Right. Clonk, clonk. There's bits of. Oh, that's the toilet. I'm going to try and take radiator springs flat out and see what happens. Honestly, at this point, I've kind of given up caring about this race, so. Oh. Surprisingly, it was okay. I mean, it's not great. Cement mixer part ended up there. My radiator, the fact that it's leaking and caused grief for us, it's not got hot at all yet, this. Oh. And we will clonk over that side. Oh, dear. Oh, that time it was better. That time it was better. I think that's what's left of Gliska's cab. Maybe. Oh. Oh, God, so many gears. Where is Longbow back there? So many gears to go through. Oh. I mean, Longbow has certainly got steering issues. It was rattling like crazy. Oh. We will just ping across here. I don't even know. Oh, Shadows was in the Stambecco, which is honestly a good shout, but a damaged steering is going to have problems. Oop, along here. Oh, I don't actually steer very well that way anymore. Oh yeah, I really don't have very much steering to the right. I mean, we are going to get there eventually. We do have some steering to the right, it's just not very much. Oh, come on, truck. Thankfully, we have got left-hand corners coming up next. And then another left-hand corner. The clutch, well, you can have clutch failure. It is rare, but it is possible in this one. Oh, I really want to take the cab off. Oh, yes, I have. Okay, well that's good. I'm happy about that. We managed to take the cab off of Speed Beast's truck. if you're going to leave it there, hanging around, then the temptation is going to be to try and remove it. And there we go. We made it to the finish line. As terrible as that race went for us. There's really juddery wheels. Are we crash welded? Think to the coverts a little bit there. Okay, we are crash welded. Danger Man is going. I presume Longbow may have broken down somewhere. I'm going to say Longbow may have lost steering at some point. There we go. There we have it. Right, well, while they are cruising towards the finish line, we'll see if Danger Man can get there with, I think, the cement mixer. TG fan, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 12th month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much for a year of sport. It's already been a year since I subscribed. Keep up with the amazing streams. Oh, well, thank you very much indeed. I'm very grateful for the continued support, and I shall certainly aim to keep up with the streams. That is the goal, most definitely. Right, our next vehicle is going to be Piccolinas. Now, I'm going to say you can use any of the normal Piccolinas, but you're not allowed sort of basic Piccolinas, not this crap. You know, just a normal Piccolina shall go for our next round. I was going to say that. I can't remember what it's called, but we're just going to have basic spec ones for the next round. Now, I mean, Amy should win this. Of course, there is no doubt about it. What do I want here? I mean, I feel like. Now, I don't know if you want that. It will technically be faster, but I feel like that might might break quite easily. That might be horrifically undrivable. I'm going to go for, I don't know whether it's going to work. I'm going to go for the one that I hope will survive. Fingers crossed. Cutlass, thank you very much for the donation. Saying long time viewer since the original Canyon Jump videos. That is a long time ago. Love to see these Beam videos. Any thoughts on doing iRacing dirt ovals again? I'm probably the only one wanting to see this, but there is a lot more free dirt stuff these days. I mean, it's certainly possible in as far as well, the office is currently I am currently moving into a more permanent setup. The office, in fact, today I have finished painting the office. It will probably not quite be until the new year that I've got everything moved in there, but something is very unhappy. I think that might be Longbow. We're just going to load this change. But yes, there is a very good chance that there will be some more sim racing content going on, iRacing included, when I get my whole new office set up, get the sim rig back up and running, and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, I would absolutely not count it out. How much, I don't know, depending on how well the videos do and whatnot, but I'm likely to be giving it a try at some point, because I do very much enjoy iRacing. I do enjoy sim racing. It's not, you know, my main thing, but I have certainly enjoyed it along the way. That was not quite. I didn't realize I had my spawn set over there, but never mind. We can. Well, admittedly, I did just run away from the sirens, which is quite funny. It sounds like an air raid siren. I'm not gonna lie. More than a. Oh. An attempt was made from Amy there. I was going to sacrifice Ollie to Shados there. Shados is now stuck. You know what, Ollie? I feel like we should just leave them there. I feel like we should just leave Shados there. Oh, they have been boring and reset. I'm not likely to be able to win that one. Whoop. Right. Oh, it's in a reverse gear. Also, Mr. Claus, thank you very much for the donation. So, hey Alex, sorry if it's been asked before, I haven't got a stream in a while. Is there going to be a live Christmas Survive the Hunt this year? There absolutely is. There absolutely is. On Christmas Eve, which is on Tuesday. It does not feel like it's that close, but it is. There will be a live Survive the Hunt on Tuesday. We will have our Christmas special live Survive the Hunt. So if you are looking forward to that this year, never fear, for it is going to be on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to it. Should be interesting. Right, I think we are ready to go on this one. Let's go and get started. We will see what is going to happen here as we are off and underway. The Speed Beasts is had a bit of a wobble in front of us. I mean, I've got the giddy heights of 62 horsepower. The thing is, power is not going to mean a crazy amount for a lot of this, because after the initial phase, it's going to be about keeping the Piccolina running. Piccolinas are not the strongest thing in the world in this, guys, for this sort of stuff. We are going to make a pass to the inside, but the real question becomes, how hard are you going to send it over here? How much are you going to risk the suspension? Speed Beast has sent it very hard through there, and we have, you know, made a pass stick, but Speed Beast wants to send it. I am not going to. My hope is, and my suspicion would be, Speed Beast will break the front suspension on that and lose steering, much as they currently are. I mean, the front wheels are already a mile back. Now, what you can do, and it is, oh dear, has been done in the past, is you can goad somebody into pushing their vehicle too hard in to try and chase you. Now, that is a solid strategy to a point. It is a solid strategy to a point. However, I am not going to be goaded into this one. I know the strengths of the Piccolina and the like. Rusky is definitely going harder with a much more similar spec than me. Well, I mean, I was trying to be sensible, and I have been punted well out of the way by an idiot. I don't think my car has taken... Well, I mean, it's taken some damage, but I don't think it's taken too much. I mean, Speedbeast wants to eliminate themselves, that's fine. I has taken a fair old whack there. Yeah, I mean, if you want to eliminate yourself, I don't care, but please do not eliminate me in the process. Yeah, I got some front-end damage, really, in this. Right, oh, Rusky's had a spin over here. Ewan is leading the way from Glisker and Danger Man. Shados Oh, and has got a half-decent condition police one. I mean, everyone is taking a variety of levels of caution, really. I mean, I am a little bit more broken than some of these cars, but I'm not inoperable broken. Danger Man is being very cautious, going for almost no airtime, which is good to keep the suspension alive. Shadows almost fell over, has recovered it quite well. Ewan is leading the way from Gliska, then Rusky, then Danger Man. We will just slow down here. I mean, I am just... Oh, God. I am sending it a little harder than Danger Man here, but Danger Man's vehicle will be in better condition by the final lap. Considering mine... Oh, Rusky's has got, I think, lost all sorts of front end rigidity going on there. My vehicle does pull quite badly. Oh, why did that go down all the way? Or maybe I was in second. I thought I was in third. Okay, I was busy sorting out the gears and was not paying attention to where I was on the circuit. We had a big unnecessary crash. Longbow has fallen over, and that is probably that. Maybe that eliminated. I was going to say probably, but I don't know whether the wheel fell off on desync. It could probably still survive with one front wheel, but yeah. Ewan and Gliska are very much leading the way here. Oh, come on. Come on, Piccolina. Danger Man. This could well be our best finish if we can, if we can get a third. I'd take a third, to be honest. See, the big downside for me is because the car is already a bit wrecked. The damage that might happen on the final lap if we try and push it, like we've already taken a certain amount of damage. Oh, Danger Man has got over in front of us. It does very helpfully land on its wheels, but yeah, that is not ideal. Okay, come on, Piccolina, don't do any further damage. God, it's a really big group of cars around here. My best bet is Ewan and Gliska push each other a bit too hard trying to race and wreck their own vehicles. I feel like we've maybe caught up a little bit this lap around. Not a crazy amount, but we've caught up a little bit. The Piccolina, so the Piccolina has the fuel tank in the front, of course, and it is quite easy to rupture the fuel tank. So that is how Speed Beast went out with no fuel. It is surprisingly easy in a Piccolina to rupture the fuel tank. Gliska has definitely been a bit braver coming down here. I keep forgetting I'm in second a lot of the time. I might blow my own engine up going into the wrong gear at some point down here. Oh, come on. Come on, Orange Machine. We are catching Ewan. I think Ewan may have taken some damage along the way. Oh, Ewan's car doesn't sound healthy. Guessing Ewan may have lost an exhaust. Possibly, or someone's might have lost an exhaust. That would be what that sound is. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so tempting to just push that little bit harder when there is a vehicle in front of you. If we can try and keep this rhythm up, we are not really smacking the front end into the ground. Gliska is going very slowly. Danger Man is sending it with a bit more pace. Oh, Gliska almost tipped over. This is a close race here. Oh, that's a clonk I didn't need. Hey, Danger Man. Danger Man is going to go and take second place away from us now. We've pulled clear of Shadows. Oh, there's one more lap to go. Thing is, see, now it's my turn. Like, we're kind of basing our speed on Danger Man's, but a little faster. And if we catch up to Gliska, we'll both be basically doing Gliska's speed, but a little faster. How is the steering? It's not terrible. It's still certainly usable here. Up at the top of the banking, there's not... I mean, we can get a good slingshot, but you're not going to be using it. We know that jump's nasty. Gliska is across this next section. Oh, we've sent it a little bit harder than Danger Man there, but we've all come out the other side, and it's still... We're still sat in third place now. Ewan has dropped away with, I presume, heavy damage. So, will Gliska be able to hold on to this lead? They're in the very difficult place of how hard do you push. Me and Danger Man have just got to send it. Like, there's no doubt about it. We send it to try and win. Gliska has the unenviable task of balancing, you know, going quick enough that they don't get caught, but not so fast that they wreck themselves. Nothing worse than having the lead in one of these and then wrecking your vehicle. But of course, while we are going to be sending these, we also don't want to DNF. You know, there's no point sending it really hard here and breaking your vehicle at this point on the lap. Oh, because, you know, well, then you'll be out. Ewan's locked up, so I presume that's engine seized. Maybe oil pan or something gone on Ewan's vehicle. I'm not sure. Danger Man ran in very hard through there and has struggled with getting the speed on the exit for the climb up the hill. Oh, how fast dare you send it? Oh, Gliska has definitely sent it a bit quick over here. Oh, we've sent it a bit quick over there. We're going to get away with it. It's the same role Danger Man did a lap ago, pretty much there. Right. Can we send it on this part? No, it's just the Piccolina. It's just too bouncy. And we tried. We tried. It was ambitious, but did not quite work out for us. Just trying to gain time on the leaders, and did not work. Did not work at all. Oh. Damn it. It's such a bouncy go. It's like I say, it's worth a go. Like, you got to try and make time up, otherwise you are just going to end up following them home, sort of thing. I think Shados' vehicle is in a better condition than ours. I doubt we are quick enough. The bigger concern would not so much be, are we quick enough? The bigger concern here would be rolling on the landing, because it is just not. We've seen how springy the car is. Now there is a lot less mechanical sympathy on this final lap of the race. We have a lot less concern. We are going to launch the car here harder, but then everybody is. Oh, the engine is starved of oil. I'm going to guess the oil is just sloshing around in there as we are taking these jumps, because, you know, probably won't have a dry sump system. Oh, well, a Piccolina will not. Let's face it. We can catch up to Shados a little bit here. We can't quite go as fast as I would maybe want to. I mean, we're going to try and push Shados into going faster than they want to over these jumps. Longbow's engine died. Oh, the oil pan's damaged. I don't care, though. We have got past Shados. The oil pan... Oh, Shados is to the inside. Won't do it. I think Danger Man may have had a crash at the end trying to pass Gliska. I think we sacrificed the oil pan, but we did it at the right point. As long as we can make the final corner. Oh, we will hold on. We will hold on to finish third. Just from Shados. Could well have been a very different race had we not got punted at the very start. I mean, we did take damage to the front end as we went along. I mean, you can see how much the front end is collapsed. But we made it work in the end. Shadow is going to cross the line in 5th. And then it's going to be Ollie in 6th with barely a front end left on that. Stevie will make... A lot of Piccolinas are going to finish. A lot of Piccolinas are going to finish. Unfortunately, Amy is not one of them, although Amy is helping Rusky, so that would be why Amy is not going... Well, we're going to be moving on because it'll be a long, long time before they make it here. But there we go. Lombo had engine failure. Speed Beast had ruptured fuel tank in this one. Rusky, I am not sure what happened. But there we go. Yeah. I mean, Glister's car actually finished in possibly some of the best condition of all of us. Danger Man did very well to catch up. Got very close to Gliska, but I'm going to guess possibly a roll or an awkward bounce. I didn't see. We were having our own battle with Shados, and that just dropped us away. So, there we go. There we go. Right. Our next round, we are going to do the random config. So, the way this one will work is, as you can see, there is a reason why I have got the menu over here. We are going to do a 3-lap race. with a randomly selected vehicle. Game, please do not screw me over here. Oh, fingers crossed. What is it going to be? I have pressed the button. It didn't do anything. Oh! Okay, well, admittedly, I pressed it, and it didn't seem to do anything. Because I think this was overlapping it. I mean, I admittedly was a cross-sport initially, but I don't quite know what cross-sport it was. So, there we go. Right. Oh, Shadow, that's that's not what you want. I would normally say yes to a super touring car, but the Bajarama circuit is not what you want. Oh, Danger Man. Oh, wait, my vehicle doesn't work. Just noticed my vehicle does not work. Is that because this is a diesel? No. Okay, this is a config that does not drive. Oh, it's because there's an empty engine. I mean, I'm gonna put an engine in it. Actually, what config? I'm just gonna figure out what. For some reason, that is just not loading with an engine. But I can figure out what config it's supposed to be, and then I can put an engine in it that it's supposed to have. Where is it gone? How am I blind? It's a massive, great big SUV of garbage. There it is. I'm going to guess it's that one. Maybe? I mean, I'm going to say it's probably that one. Is what it is supposed to be. So it's the 4-cylinder. Which... I mean... right, 2-litre i4. 170 horsepower. I mean, it's not great. It's not the worst, though, considering... Honestly, Shados has a brilliant opportunity here. Shados has possibly got the best shout here from all of us. I'm in a pretty good place, but Shados has got an even better option. Ruskies will survive. It's how quick it is. Blazers might be okay. Could get bullied. We will see. We will see. Right. Let's go and get this ready. It is again a 3-lap race. We are off. We are underway. Oh, we already almost got ourselves spun. Please tell me that's not bent the rear wheel from the off. For those asking about the map, this is Utah Extra, only Amy has gone and made it look snowy and changed it so that we've got a slightly more slippery surface. So, yeah, Amy has gone and modified this one slightly to make it look the part. Okay. Oh, God. Our gearbox is terrible for this, but never mind. Oh, induction system damaged is not what we needed. That is really the last thing we need with this, by virtue of... Oh, it wasn't exactly powerful to begin with. Oh, God. It's such an unusual sound, but... Alright, come on. I think I'm going to have to be a lot more careful with this than I have been so far. Who would have thought a modern SUV thing was not very good when it comes to off-roading? I mean, Shados is running away with it. I swear to God. Speed Beast, if you crash into me again in one of these, I will make sure your car does not finish with the aid of a cannon. Now, can we... Oh, Danger Man is dying, or has died, I'm not sure. Danger Man's vehicle is unhappy in this one. Right, let's go see if we can catch Shados. It could be a half shaft on Danger Man's car. That would be possible. Speed Beast wants to send it, which is fair enough in the Sunburst. I'm not sure. I may have the performance to do it, but on the final lap, if that was the difference between, you know, might make the difference for winning, we would go for it. But at this point, it's not worth it, I don't think, for us. Now, if we can just keep landing it nicely. God, it's so loud. I wonder if it doesn't have an exhaust. Might be why it's so loud. We need Shadow. Really, we need Shadows to make a mistake. Because I feel like Speed Beast is going to wreck their car anyway. Shadows is just better suited to this than mine. Oh, come on. Come on, you terrible BMW thing. Speed Beast may help. It's like psychologically may help push Shadows into a mistake somewhere around here. Oh, Danger Man's got going again, so whatever plagues Danger Man's car seems to have mostly sorted itself out. Don't actually know what Danger Man's car is. I think it's a rally spec Pazima, maybe? I'm not completely sure. Oh, doesn't look like a normal Pazima either way. This is, yeah, I mean, it's not as bouncy as the Piccolina, but it's definitely not liking life out here. Danger Man is having a look to the inside. God, once we get into second gear, just all of my power is just this rubbish, basically. There is just nothing giving here. Oh, come on, vehicle, you can do this. Oh, it's fine. Can we go for an overtake on the man of danger? No. Oh, Speed Beast has gone over. Oh, my engine was damaged apparently in that one. That's fine, I guess. Oh, we're gonna go either side of Speed Beast. It'd be a great pass. It's an absolutely fantastic pass on Danger Man, only we cannot quite finish it off. Shadows, I think, may have fallen over on the descent down there. Oh, a little bit like I'm about to in this one, but there we go. Danger Man is now passed and up into second place. Shadows' lead. I don't think Shadows' vehicle is particularly happy anymore. It's certainly lost some of its ability here. Danger Man's might be overheating. Okay, Danger Man's lost a radiator. That's good. That's good, because Danger Man's car may not make it to the end with an overheating engine. Now. Oh, we are so slow. Shadows has had a big crash. Shadows has lost control. I think Shadows has got some sort of steering damage in that, or suspension damage. Some sort of failure is going on in that. Now, the real question is, someone's chucked a wheel at us. I'm going to say that might be Speed Beast eliminated. The question for me now is, will Danger Man's car die? Do we push, expecting Danger Man's car to live? Or do we just focus on keeping our vehicle alive, expecting Danger Man's car to die? Considering we are catching it currently, maybe it's starting to lose engine power. I don't know. Or, well, Danger Man's possibly not quite as good over this rhythm section as I am. So he's taking it a little bit easier. Not sure. Very much not sure on this one. However... Oh, I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue to push. Really, really hoping for a Danger Man breakdown at this point. We need the Pazima to stop working. Would be so helpful. This one here, that's a really big drop. We have gained some time there, though. We were braver. Gliska's lost steering. It's me versus Danger Man. We will all get to the inside. There's a lot of understeer. God, it's really close as we head on to the final lap of the race. What way is it going to go? Big modern-day SUV. Shadows is not out of this either. If we both wreck each other or wreck ourselves battling each other, Shadows is close enough. Oh, come on. Oh, the gearbox is so bad. The gearbox is terrible in this. It's just no gear ratio is good. Now, power up the hill is definitely going to be the way to go. How brave do we get in trying to chase down Danger Man? How warm is Danger Man's engine? We know mine is fine. I mean, oh. I think Danger Man is eliminated. Danger Man's car has died. Danger Man's out, but it's let Shadows through. No, that's not what was supposed to happen. For God's sake. Oh, Shadows' steering's having problems. Yeah, okay, so Danger Man has now overheated. Shadows' steering is garbage, though, and is all over the place. As are we, though. The Shadows is also overheating, I think. I think that's steam I see coming from the hopper. Hopper less likely to overheat than a Pazima, or will overheat slower than a Pazima. God, this ETK has very much just been a second place car. Now, do I launch it on the final lap, or do I might not actually launch it as hard, because I don't know if Shadows is going to be able to make it to the end, of course. Rusky is to the inside of all of this. Shadows, we know, has some handling issues. My vehicle's not great. I'm hoping Shadows has big control issues heading over these jumps. Oh, has got across the next one. There is a bin. I don't know who that came off of. Possibly Longbow. There are some wrecked vehicles. We're going to send it to the inside. There was a little bit of contact there. Oh, has slightly bent my rear wheel, but I mean, Shadows has got steering issues as it is. So, a lot more contact. We are muscling our way past here. We are in a better shape in this one. Shadows wants to get to the inside. Shadows has definitely got more power than I do. My engine is my gearbox is absolutely useless in this. Which is why I don't really want to go into second gear, because second gear is just completely garbage. Shadows is going to try and send it, and I'm going to defend the what would be the inside at the end of this section. Make Shadows go a long way round if they want to do this. They want to go for the race victory. There's still some contact there. Oh, who is going to send it? Someone's going to try. We will. Oh, Shadows is going to go for that inside line. However, we can get the speed on the exit here, which is what we wanted. Shadows has sent it over the jump. Shadows hasn't landed it. Shadows has bounced and flipped. We made the right call. I can't believe it. As we round the final section, it will be victory for the ETK. Oh, Shadows has got stuck as well. After all of that, holy crap, what a race. I thought it was going to be against Danger Man. That is an absolutely garbage vehicle. Oh no, Shadows... there was some fire. Shadows has finally got going. And we'll cross the line. I mean, we thought the Hopper was going to stand a good chance in that one, and it did. Danger Man's car did fantastically well. Shadow is going... Amazingly, the super touring car is going to come across the line as third place, and possibly the only other survivor. No, Lombo is still going. Amazingly, Ollie is still going with Amy in the back of... Amazing. Yeah, so Shadows had wrecked steering, which does happen with those hoppers sometimes. Which meant racing... It's really difficult to push hard at that situation. Oh, Shadow exploded crossing the line. And that went... Yeah, Danger Man fought very, very valiantly with that car. It really did put up a great fight. It did very, very well. Pazima LX, there we go. Did very well, really challenged. Frustratingly, it conked out in front of me, and then, yeah, Shadows overtook. We had the lead for very little of that one. However, it's yeah, it was good enough. I really don't know what has gone on with Gliska's truck there. I mean, Longbow did amazingly well to get a pigeon across the line in fourth place. Oh, it was a slick-tired pigeon. Oh, good lord. Oh, see, a slick-tired pigeon, not the way to go. I guess we will see whether this antics are going to make it. And I think they will, to be honest. I'm going to... Oh, they're doing a race to get to the finish line between Ollie and Amy. It is Bajarama versus truck. I mean, the Bajarama has taken a surprising amount of damage considering it's been in the back of the truck. I feel like I know what Ollie's going to do here, and I do respect the effort. Just trying to get the camera. Oh! Ollie has won that fight, I think you would say. there was a tree there. Well, there we go. I guess Ollie wins that battle. And there we go. There was one tree even close to the circuit, and Amy managed to get pushed into it, which is quite funny. Which is quite funny indeed. Kyron, thank you very much for the super chat. So nice for renowned content creator Shadow Marine to collab with and support up and coming creators like FailRace. Yeah, Shadow has been doing some videos along the way. Did quite well. Did quite well in that race for sure. Also, I don't know what COP is in terms of currency. I have never come across that one before. It is the currency with FailRace, or currency of the super chats. You're never quite sure. But yes, thank you very much indeed. Right, our next round. We're going to do emergency services vehicles and see what comes out of it. So it'll be police cars, ambulances, and all of that kind of stuff. My BMW, I would say my poor BMW, but honestly, I don't even care about it. These sort of vehicles are terrible. I am going to have a look and see whether it did have an exhaust or not. I bet it didn't. Oh, I mean, that would be my presumption would be that it wouldn't. I can't spell. Doesn't even seem to have a slot for it. Anyway, I'm not going to be running one of those. Now, what do I want to run here? I mean, okay. You could be boring. I'm not going to do it. One of these will win if anybody takes one of those. Ooh. Now, it won't be fast. It won't be fast. It might be bouncy. Yeah, I just don't know. It'll I'm not going to say it'll definitely survive, because there's no guarantees on that surviving. Is there a silly spec? There's the mall security one. There is the mall security one. Or there's a 3.3 police. I don't know if that is all-wheel drive or not. I'm going to presume no. Grand Marshal police car is always a very strong shout. They are always pretty strong. Is that new? Is that a mod? No, that is new. Oh, that's kind of cool. Is there a silly spec of this? That was always unlikely. Is there a... There is a police spec of this. We'll go to a slightly more sensible car. Oh, good lord. Some of the options that we are seeing are interesting. Oh, don't know why I've gone around this way to go and have a look at everything. Ewan has... I mean, okay, so Rusky's car is definitely going to be quite strong. Shadow has got the Police Lansdale Danger Man, the Police 800 series. Now, that will be fast, but it will maybe not have the suspension. Oh, me and Lombo have had similar ideas. Ollie has also got the 800 series. There is Stevie with a Hummer. So, I mean... Amy has definitely got the biggest vehicle here. In fact, it makes the Stambecco look tiny. Gliska will fall off there very quickly, I would imagine. Oh, Lombo, that is actually very cool. I do quite like that. It's much cooler than mine. Mine is boring and relatively sensible in this. Are you all-wheel drive, or are you front? I think this is front-wheel drive. I thought it was going to be all-wheel drive, but... Okay, it's just quite high-powered front-wheel drive. Nah, it's not great, but... I'll take it. I'll take it, but yeah, not sure about it. I am not sure about it. Either way... We have got... Actually, what on earth is... Oh, for a second I thought that was something else from distance. It looked like a Pazima estate car, but I was wrong. Right. Here we go. We are ready. I fear I'm going to get involved in a crash here, but let us begin. Let's see what might happen. We are off. We are underway. We got off the line pretty well. Surprisingly quick. It's got 300 horsepower, which is, you know, not shabby. Oh, it does not handle as well as Danger Man's vehicle, though. I spy something to the inside. That looks like the Legrand. Yeah, so the real question is, Danger Man's will definitely be the fastest on the flat. Will Danger Man's be any good when it gets to the bumpy bits? Will mine be any good? Mine is pretty rapid here, but survivability of the cross sport I have no idea of. The Legrand will probably be pretty tough. Induction system, apparently not very tough. Danger Man with a load of understeer. Me also with a load of understeer, not quite as much. Right. Oh. That's not quite the way to do it. Do we get a little bit of airtime there? I feel like the car can take some airtime. What the rest of the field is going to be hoping for is that me and Danger Man get distracted racing each other, which is very possible. Oh, there's almost some contact going up there. Would be tempted. Not going to. Danger Man did try it. Got a bit of a clonky landing, but survived it and has pulled a gap to me. Oh, Danger Man is braving these jumps. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go at all, but we got away with it. Front wheels are still mostly straight. Oh, maybe not after that. It's fine. Right. Get it through the hairpin. Now, see if we can close in on the 800 series. How brave will Danger Man be down here? These cars absolutely could make that as a double if you were going for a risk-it-all strategy. But seeing as we're in the lead, I don't feel the need for a risk-it-all strategy. Or Danger Man's gone very wide through there. We are right back up behind the 800 series. We have got better suspension for this part, and we can send Danger Man over an extra bump. So yeah, I can probably get away with a little bit more speed here, and I will have the camera set at a silly angle slightly, but this is more to watch the landing of the jumps, because it's more important to see what's going on there. Oh, come on, car. Oh, Danger Man very much following us. Ollie is gaining with the other 800 series. Oh, we both skidded into the halt there. We could have gone a bit faster. Could have gone a little bit faster over there. Danger Man maybe did go a little bit faster. Ooh. I mean, those sort of landings are fine. Those sort of landings I can cope with. I think Ollie may well be sending that a little bit harder than we are here. Whoa. Careful. Danger Man has gone for it. Fair play. Danger Man has made it work. I maybe should have done. Can we jump that one? We should be able to, yeah. Can we jump that one? We can, although a lot of understeer has occurred. Right, interesting. I mean, Danger Man was kind of a bit of the experiment. These vehicles are faster than the cars we've been driving so far, so some of these jumps they can take with a little bit more success, basically. Stevie has disconnected, or has had to go. Not sure which. We will chuck it through here. Danger Man's got it a little bit wrong, but you'll get away without losing too much time over there. Now, this section here, I mean, oh, that's not ideal way of taking it, but we have maybe got it a little bit better than the 800 series. See that section there, I don't know whether we'd have the speed. The thing is, I just don't know if we're going to have the speed to get a good landing in some of these, so I'm not risking it. Even though there would definitely be potential for some time gain if we knew. That's the really big thing, is the if we knew kind of a thing. Danger Man is going to send it over there. I actually would have been I would have been better off sending it over there because we have now rolled. I was too slow to go over. Sorry, too quick to go over there comfortably, and too slow to go over there doing it as a double there, which I did not think was going to be a problem. That has very much alleviated a bunch of the pressure on Danger Man. Ow. Okay, that was way too quick in there. So we are going to... I mean, Danger Man's car may break down on its own. However, there's no sign of it, so I think we are going to have to go... Bravery. Oh, that's too fast, if anything. If anything, that is too fast. Well, okay, well, rear drive shaft broken. I thought this was front-wheel drive anyway, to be honest with you. It looked like majority front-wheel drive, so yeah. You can see the ground we've made on Danger Man because we did just send it through that section. Rusky has been oil panned and is out with a Legrand. That surprises me, actually. I thought that was going to be one of the real big contenders. Ah, no, just as we were making ground. Oh, come back. God damn it. Steering is really unhappy now in this. God damn it, that's a frustrating... That's a frustrating, silly roll. Well, I say silly roll. We got to send it. Danger Man has not got as far away as I was expecting them to, but this section here is just very slow. That front left does not look good at all here. In fact, neither of my front wheels look great. They're towing out a lot. Are we fast enough now to make this? Okay, we are still fast enough to make that. I mean, this is potentially useful information for the final lap if we happen to be in a place where... Is Danger Man... Oh, is Danger Man broken down, or is Danger Man waiting for us because they wanted a race? I don't know. I'm not actually sure what went on with the 800 series. Has Danger Man genuinely broken down? I'm not sure. I thought I saw it moving again. But now I don't. Danger Man may have ran into some technical difficulties around here. Or have I miscounted the amount of laps we were doing? I don't know. I don't think I had. I think that was only lap 2. But, yeah, either way, I'm going to continue onwards here. I mean, this crossport has not been bad. Yeah, I think Danger Man has just conked out. I think the 800... Oh, it's gone from steering. The steering failed on the 800 series. Okay, well, now I have just got to make it to the finish line, and we have a pretty big lead. There is now no reason to do anything stupid. It comes down to me versus Shadow and Longbow, I can see in the distance. Ewan has buried the car in the hedges. Rusky... Oh, Rusky was oil pan-related death. Right. Cross sport. We just need to bide our time, and we will get there. Whoop. It's fine. These front wheels look so dicey. Even with me taking it relatively easy, oh, these front wheels really do not look secure. It's safe to say. Longbow and Shadow are still a fair way back. I think Longbow's up to second now. Yeah, there's Shadow. If anything goes wrong for me, like that wheel, let's go doing that, then it could still be. There's still a chance for Longbow. It's a long shot, but I really did break my car desperately trying to catch up to Danger Man. Longbow is not far away. If Longbow has the life in the car, and the car that is capable of taking more speed over these jumps than me, Longbow might be able to do something. Ugh. It looks so iffy. Longbow is actually getting scarily close. But I cannot go hard over these bumps anymore. My wheels look dangerously close to just snapping off. I mean, Longbow will absolutely be sending it. Oh. How much? Oh god, my steering is so bad at the moment. Come on, use the banking. We can help get the car turned. Oh, I think Longbow may have flipped. I think Longbow may have flipped it, because that's been there for a while now. Longbow has been sending it, trying to catch up. It gave me a good scare. It gave me a really good scare, did that one. However, we will round the final corner, and it will be victory for the cross sport. Ugh. is the end of that one. Yeah, we pushed really hard to catch up to Danger Man, and quite heavily damaged our car when Danger Man went out with steering failure. We just had to see it home. Longbow gave us a real big scare towards the end of that one, but we kept it together, didn't do anything stupid, and made it there. And Gliska, astonishingly, will get a third place. Likely will get a third place here. With the 9, Shados's Stambecco is going to finish, but quite a long way down. Shadow's Lansdale has broken down. Amy's and Speed Beast's vehicles are still going. That's a massive wheelie for a Hummer. Gliska crossed the line in third with an excellent performance, really, from the 9 there. Considering the state the cars are that have crossed the finish line. And here comes the Stambecco. It has made it with a horrible screech. It has made it. And it looks like the MD series ambulance is not quite as spectacular as a brazen contraption. It's doing some big wheelies. Monster trucks would be proud of that level of slap wheelie. Oh, Speed Beast has fallen over. Speed Beast has very much fallen over. I mean, will the Hummer be able to... Oh, well, there goes the ambulance part. The Hummer is going for it across this section. Oh! It's wiped out, and it has eliminated itself in trying to get past. Amy crosses the line in 5th place with the MD. Amazing. And finally, Speed Beast, with most of the rear axle fallen off, has crossed the finish line. Amazing stuff. And you can use high range with a dying clutch. That would explain that, yeah. There were some very much dying vehicles by the end of that one, but it was very spectacular indeed. Gav the Stig, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 9th month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed for the continued support. I think that means do we have a separate sub badge? No, I think it's just sideways and upside down sub badges. I can't remember. Turnip Gaming, thank you very much for the donations. And good evening, Alex. I hope you're well. Yay, even more Beam shenanigans. Of course, there are more Beam shenanigans to go around. The police MU driving is all-wheel drive, but it looks like most of the power is sent to the front wheels. Yeah, I think it was all-wheel drive. It's just very, very front-biased all-wheel drive. Works out quite well, because when it lost the rear drive shaft, did not really have any effect on me whatsoever. Made very, very little difference to me. So, yeah, we kind of got away. We kind of got away with that one. Right, what do we want to run next? You know what? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna do front-wheel drive cars as our next one. You can pick whatever front-wheel drive car you want. Of course, no rally cars is going to be a given because, you know, that's just a bit boring. Otherwise, everyone should go in a rally, one of the front-wheel drive rally cars. I think all of these are real. I don't even know if you want any of those as a vehicle anyway. I mean, okay, so any of the big trucks you can take out. Pazima. I mean, you could go for like a police Pazima, normally pretty tough, pretty strong. Now, I think they're all going to be all-wheel drive. They're very cool. They are very, very cool. I think it might actually be rear-wheel drive anyway. I mean, you can always go for a Covert. You can't go wrong with a Covert necessarily. You could go with the base spec. Is it this one here? That's front-wheel drive? It might be. I'm just going to test if it's front-wheel drive. Because there are front-wheel drive sunbursts. I mean, that does look front-wheel drive to me. It is drift mode in my front-wheel drive sunburst. That is the way to go. That is the way to go. There is a Cross Sport. There is a Legrand. Shadow has had a similar idea to me. Oh, my brakes are scarily bad. Basically, the ABS comes on and that means I don't stop. That feels bad. Yeah. Yeah, that feels bad. That feels like there's going to be problems. Right. Shadows took some stuff off the roof. That's fine. So we are doing this as you're not changing the configs, but that's fine because debris wrecking us is going to be a problem. I mean, we have got Rusky with a Lansdale. No one's gone for a crazy spec front-wheel drive car. There are some, I think, but everything we've got here is fairly sensible. Lansdale, Legrand, Cross Sport, Sunburst, another Cross Sport, Sunburst, Wendover, Pazima, and a race car. Someone was going to do it. It's on slicks on the snow, and it's, well, a race car. So it's a choice. It could be really good. It could be really good. Oh, we have got Detective Danger Man on the case. Fantastic. Fantastic. This can only go really, really well. Oh, almost got a queue. Should I then maybe paint? Oh, I don't know. KZR Racing, thank you very much for the super chat. I say Merry Christmas, to you and all the filming crew. Looking forward to the new year. Oh, thank you very much indeed. Of course, Merry Christmas to everybody. To everyone watching this evening's stream. I think we are ready to go. I feel like the crosssports might be quite strong here. They may not be as quick as the sunbursts, but they may have better suspension than us. But we will see how this all pans out. We are off, and we are underway here in the Bajarama circuit. Speed Beast has found some bumps there. Oh, come on, sunburst. We must go chasing after a very, very noisy Legrand here. Oh, we're going to get ourselves to the inside, but it's the outside for this next corner where we know everyone has understeer issues. Including Ewan. Right. Oh, Ewan sent it and has mounted Danger Man. Ewan is still mounting Danger Man. Ewan, put down the Danger Man. I'm going to have to go around the outside of that. This is not safe for YouTube. I think Ewan was very stuck on Danger Man down there, which is quite funny, but yeah, definitely not safe for YouTube. Right. Now, how hard do we go trying to catch up to Shadow? At the moment Shadow is playing it relatively safe, which is not necessarily a bad idea. Has got pretty much pristine condition car, so that's gonna. Whoa. I mean, it was clear from a long way back we were not going quickly over there. Speedbeast is not making that, and that is a rolled and probably eliminated Pazima. Oh. Now, we've had a good section through there. The question is, this should be fast enough to make this jump here. I'm going to gamble on the first lap that it is. Oh, and it is. Okay, we now have important information that we can do that. Shadow, of course, has the same car as me and has learned exactly the same information as me there. I got a bit closer to crashing into Shadow than I wanted to while getting airborne there. But, yeah. Oh, okay, carefully does it over here. The sunbursts are bouncing. And we're back at the situation pretty much where we were with Danger Man, where the car behind is just sending it, is basically watching what I'm doing and just going a little bit faster than we do, which is a solid idea and everything. Oh, see, I was there not trying to get airborne. Amy has turned up, but oh, that looks painful. Where is that going to end up? It's in the middle of the road, pretty much. Gliska's sending you that one there also pretty hard. Now, can we use the banking? My thinking here is we can get the car off of there nicely, and we should have enough momentum, and we do, to clear those jumps. So, it's a calculated risk. My thinking is, well, if we're fast enough, we can get over those jumps without damaging the car. And Shadow is making up time by crashing over the motocross section, potentially doing damage to the car. Though admittedly I do think Shadow's car is in better condition than mine. Ewan is catching pretty rapidly here. Ewan has joined the battle at the front. Gliska has fallen away from the battle. I've understood a lot there. I don't really want to go too hard up here because I know that section's bad. There are bumpers galore littering the circuit. We are going to go too quickly up there. Not what we were looking for at all. We should, like some of these smaller jumps, we should be able to land fairly well. And I mean, we have done. Shadows around the outside of Ewan is a good pass for Shadow. I reckon. Oh no! I reckoned we were going to be fine there, and we were not. Oh, okay, that was one jump too many. That was one jump too many. All my steering's not great. Okay, well, we ended up taking the cheaty line without meaning to. My steering is not quite right. Ewan has got the lead of the race now. I do know my car will make this next jump section. Oh, that was very loud in my headset. Don't know why that particular bing felt a lot louder than the other ones. Okay. Oh, Ewan is slowing. Ewan is not going to go for it in the same way that we are. I reckon that's actually less damaging for my car if we don't fall off the circuit, which we do not. Shadow didn't fancy taking that big risk. It is a huge risk doing what I did there. Because if I get it wrong on the landing or we spin or anything like that, that could well be game over for us. Oh. Okay, I mean, it's landing on the front. It pings the bumper about a bit, but nothing massive. Damaging, that's a bit worse. Where Ewan is definitely sending that one behind us. Ewan has got no mechanical sympathy for the Wendover there. Shados is eliminated with oil pan and overheating by the looks of it. I'm concentrating so much on my own race, I apologise. The commentary is really only on our race. It is a three-way battle between the two Sunbursts and a Wendover, the touring car's bumpers there. I mean, there is a good chance we all wreck each other out of this one because we're all pushing too hard. Right. We are over that jump there nicely. Oh, steering issues. Oh. Okay, that thankfully hit a rear wheel, which is the least significant of the wheels. Well, of the sets of wheels. Shadow's car is in a better state than mine. The only thing that I really have going for me is we have got a little bit more knowledge of what the Sunburst is capable of around here. We know what jumps we can hit flat out. Admittedly, my car has got gradually worse as time has gone on. Which, yeah, makes it questionable how accurate some of this knowledge is. But we have had more experience of launching the car. I think Ewan may be eliminated or is certainly no longer in this battle at the front. I couldn't see where Ewan's name is. Oh, where is Ewan? Oh, you know, Ewan's still going. Ewan's back there. We are making life as difficult as possible for Shadow here. We do not want to let them through. Now, we know this next jump. I cannot take... You can't... Well, certainly our car will not be taking this flat out. Shadow does not want to do it either. I guess saw me roll and thought better of it. That is where the Gambler 500 car conked out. Oh, we slowed down a little bit too much. That was a bit cheeky. Well within the... well, within our sort of rights to do so. We don't have to move over. Oh, that's an awkward bump on the landing. Oh, Shadow is to the inside. Oh, Ewan has lost the engine. It is side by side in sunbursts. We're going for a cutback on the exit. We will get the power down. Now the real question is, do you send it flat out? I have gone flat out over here both previous times, and we are going to stick with our guns. Shadow did not. That's given us a big lead. Okay, perfect. Perfect for me. That means Shadow is going to have to launch it through this section if they are going to do anything about us. So their hope was, I mean, it's a good call with the way I've driven this car so far. Their hope was basically that I'd crash on that one, because if both of us go flat out over there and we both wreck, then Longbow wins, I think. So it was a choice of sensible from Shadow. They've made up time over this next motocross section, through the rhythm section here. They really have made up some time. Danger Man apparently is wearing my bumper. I don't know what happened to Danger Man's car. Yeah, I mean, Shadow is really going for it over here. I can hear Shadow is sending it through this section because there's clonking. Oh! Shadow's hit the roof! Oh no! Shadow oh no, I've eaten a Gliska's bumper. I am not going to take this jump quickly. Gliska is rocking a Legrand backwards and forwards. We are around the final corner, and it is going to be a victory for the Sunburst. Oh, Shadow did absolutely everything that they could at the end of that one. That was a damn good It was a damn good race. Yeah, basically we took a huge gamble over the fast jumps to build that lead, so Shadow had to push over the motocross section. And yeah, when you're so close together, the rolls can happen on that one. Nope, the wheel popped off. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. The sunbursts were very much the vehicle to have, considering anybody else even running? Ollie is moving barely. Yeah, not many of that stuff. Not many of that stuff. Oh no, sorry, I take it back. Longbow. Amazingly, I think the touring car on slicks is going to finish third and is, I mean, one of the very few vehicles left running, really. So, yeah. There we go. Longbow is going to make the touring car across the finish line, or almost across the finish line. Oh dear. Maybe not if you do that. Oh, that might struggle to work if that wheel is as dangly as it looks. It may still work as a one-wheel drive. Ollie's dead, so it will just be 3 vehicles. 3 front-wheel drives. Honestly, not as many made it as I thought were going to there. That is Longbow across the line with the touring car. Surprising. Surprising. Ewan put up a great fight in the midst of all that, but in the end, yeah, engine gave up. The sunbursts were very much the way to go in all of this. Oh dear. Oh, Longbow ate a lot of debris. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Turnip, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, what is the name of the police SUV you were driving the last round? I'd like to download the mod and try it out for myself. I also claim the Cult of 97. It is the Cult of 97. We haven't seen that one before. What is the name of the mod? I believe it is the Cross Sport. Here we go. This is the thing. Yeah, it is kind of a modern, smallish SUV thing. It's quite cool, to be fair, as far as these things go. It is, yeah, pretty interesting. So, yeah. Caleb saying, yeah, Van Gisbergen has conquered the nation bar. To be fair, I approve of that. I do like Van Gisbergen. Oh, idea. That's just given me an idea, admittedly. I was going to say like a non-petrol round. However, the electric cars... I don't know, actually. Electric cars are heavy, which is not normally good. So, yeah. Non-petrol vehicles could be the hydrogen cross sport. It could be a diesel. Could be an electric car. Oh, what on earth do you want for this? There's diesel K series. Would be interesting. I mean, okay, look, you could be boring. You could drive like a diesel Roma. Although I don't actually know if there are any diesel specs of this. Oh, okay, there is. There is those in there. I'm not gonna. We've had some good runs in it. We've had some pretty good runs. So I'm not going. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try the hydrogen one. I feel like that's quite fun. I don't quite know how it works, if it actually does have a hydrogen engine. It does. 2.3 litre i4 hydrogen engine. That's kind of cool. Electric SBR4 is kind of good, but it's also a supercar, which is a problem. Supercar, as in, slammed very low. Not great for this. I don't know if there are any other hydrogen vehicles. Otherwise, I would... I mean, I have got this. I will just have a little bit of a peruse through menu, just in case there is anything fun around the place. I mean, there'd be plenty of diesel trucks. Lansdale, I doubt that is a diesel. As far as we know, is there? I don't know if it's still there. Don't think it's still on here. We don't have like the turbo jet D series because I mean jet fuel is very different to petrol. So, yeah. You know what? I'm going to stick with the hydrogen. With the hydrogen machine. So, electric SBR4 over there is, you know, not a bad shout. I'm going to presume that's a diesel of some sort. Ewan is off to a job site after this. We'll see if the rush is in a usable state. We will see. Shadow with a potentially very fast electric SBR4. Drake, thank you for the gifted sub. By the way, I can't remember what I said or not, but thank you very much. A rolled car salute to you from chat. If I hadn't said it already. Also, Drake, thank you for the bits. Saying, what cults have we got now? I know we got 69, 1p, 243, 42, and now 97. 6, the Brazen Lemon cult. I mean, there are many cults. There are many cults indeed. Going around. I'm going to guess Longbow's in a diesel Beamer. That, I presume that's a diesel 800 series and, you know, some electric cars. In theory, the strongest vehicles here are Ewan, Dangerman, Amy. They would be the best suited vehicles to this course. Amy's possibly the best suited. I think it's the Marauder, maybe. Speed Beast has got the electric Tograk, which in theory could be good. But suspension tends to give up on them. The electric SBR4s will be mighty fast, but I don't know whether they're going to, they'll survive to a point, but how much their chassis and stuff gets broken, I don't know. Which is what we are going to find out along the way. I think we're all ready. I think, possibly. I don't know if Lombow's ready to go over there. Oh, I did just turn my car off. Let's not have any of that again. Okay, we do still work. Oh, what have I done with the camera? My camera got very drunk all of a sudden. I'm going to do a countdown. I don't know if we are... I don't know if Lombo is ready or not. I'm going to go with a... Oh, I'm guessing not. Right, we are off. We are underway. The electric SBR4s have bolted off at the front here. There are trucks for us to be battling with. And I am just full throttle in this. Gliska is very much to the lead. So the SBR4s we know are going to be mighty quick. It's just whether they are strong enough in this that is the real question here. Gliska has slid wide. Ewan is sliding wide. We tried to draw alongside, couldn't quite. Ewan with a huge bounce there. Shadow with massive sliding going on. The theory goes that we will be better suited to some of the bumps than the others. Well, than the SBR4s, really. We know Ewan's truck is going to be pretty good. Come on. We've only got 109 horsepower, which is really not that much to be getting on with. Oh. Okay, my brakes are terrible. Ewan has absolutely sent it. And gone for an adventure. Danger Man is battling away with Ollie through there. Right. Oh, Ollie's going to launch it and does make it work. Oh, another car landing on my roof. It went better for Ewan than it did for Shadow, who has spun coming out of Radiator Springs. Okay, Shadow's got going again. All of the kind of off-roady vehicles, I say off-roady and all, I guess all of the vehicles with some ground clearance are all together here. God, this thing is so slow. This thing is so slow. I am not going to make these jumps. Ewan is going for it. And has made both of them. Dangerman opted not to. Probably sensible, all things considered. Right. I mean, we have got to kind of try and make up some time. This is where we are, hopefully, going to make up time on the SBR4s. The Crossport seems okay at dealing with the front impacts here, although then, of course, so will the Roma and or D series. Oh, hey, Danger Man. Ewan has fallen over again. That, thankfully, mercifully, has got pinged clear of us. Oh, don't want to go over here. Okay, actually, surprisingly good landing for us there. Oh, the D series is landing these bumps nicer than I am, pretty much. Oh, did we clonk something important in the front? Don't know. We're just going to go and launch it. The engine is apparently starved of oil. I don't quite know what I can do about that. We're going to go around the top here and try... I'm not going to be able to have... I'm not going to have the power. Me and Danger Man, neither of us have really got the power for these big jumps. We're just not going to go fast enough to clear them. Ewan is catching back up. I mean, I think Longbow has got the measure of us in terms of being the... the vehicle with suitable ground clearance. That being said, Longbow has had an accident. Longbow has fallen over. Why the curse of the commentator is so powerful. Gliska is miles out in front at the moment. The real question is, will Gliska's vehicle survive all 3 laps? I don't know. I think mine will, maybe. We may overdrive it, battling with Longbow and Danger Man and Ewan. Oh dear. Nothing Danger Man could do on that one. Yeah. We were just kind of pinned between Longbow. Oh, I think Ollie's broken down. I think the Diesel K series has had it. Or it might just be beached. I don't know. Oh no, it's got going. It has got moving, yeah. You are allowed to node grab it if it gets beached in this. I was going to give it a bump while I was there, but Ollie got it moving, so I didn't have to. Well, maybe it's struggling with, like, another problem. It definitely does not look healthy, that thing. Oh. Oh, dear. Well, not only did I lose the rear drive shaft, but I've lost the front as well. And off came the wheel. I am out. I am parked. I am eliminated. I was pushing a bit too hard on that one, and the Cross Sport lost its wheel. Up at the front, it is the 2 electric SBR4s that are leading the way. Gliska followed by Shadow. In fact, Shadow's done quite a good job here at catching up this lap. They've definitely sent it a bit harder in trying to chase down Gliska here. Further back, Amy's lost a wheel at some point with that Marauder. I don't quite know how that happened, but it has. Ollie may have conked out. I think it has. Ollie's might finally have died. Shadow, it is really going to be Shadow versus Gliska in this one, provided they don't completely wreck their cars fighting on this final lap. Longbow is... Oh, Shadow, not again! That's almost twice. That's almost twice in a row. Shadow Racer with an identical car climbed over the roof of said identical car. Gliska sent it, but no, has gathered it. It's a little bit sketchy. Longbow has flipped down the back straight. So, yeah, Gliska is almost doing the same tactics that I did in the previous round to Shadow. The send it over some of the jumps where you know, well, where you think you can make the double, and Shadow is making up time down the motocross section. Longbow is still stuck on their side. Ewan is into 3rd place now from Danger Man. So Ewan's been pushing that a lot harder around here, and yeah, really going for it. Danger Man is keeping that truck alive. Ewan has fallen over a lot of times. Danger Man, I think they know they don't have the speed to make those jumps, so it's just being a little bit careful. Right, how is it going up here? Gliska is playing it sensible at the moment. Is Shadow playing it sensible? No. Shadow is doing what they need to, though, in order to catch up to the leader. You haven't really got much other choice here, other than to throw it around the course and make up every bit of time that you can. You will hope that Gliska makes a mistake somewhere. Is Shadow going to launch it over here? Yep. Pretty sure any one of these bumps where there is a potential for gaining time, Shadow is going to send it. Oh, almost. Oh, I got very close to gaining the time on Gliska. Yeah, I mean, I would have done the same. I would have done the same on that one. Gliska has got past Rusky's truck that is having problems. Now, I will hazard a guess. Gliska is going to back it off through here and does so. Shadow will absolutely not. With the electric SBR4, you've got to be careful because that can overshoot this jump. So we will watch it to see what happens. Got to negotiate Rusky, which isn't ideal. Oh, no, Shadow has slowed down for it. Never mind. Maybe didn't want to. Maybe was not sure about the approach having to dodge Rusky. Either way, has not made up the time there. I mean, it's not the biggest of margins if Gliska fell over, for example, but Gliska really does not have to push this one crazy hard. It is Ewan versus Danger Man still for that spot on the podium, which Danger Man has got there to the inside, but cannot match Ewan's truck for acceleration. Ewan is not going to send it. No, neither of them are fast enough to make it over these jumps as doubles, so they're both going to be cautious. Danger Man sending it a little bit harder. Back towards the front. Gliska does take a bit of a risk across this final section. However, I think they had a big enough lead. They would have been okay. And it will be Gliska that takes victory. It is another second place for Shadow. Well, presumably they make it. Lots of second places for Shadow. Danger Man versus Ewan is the exciting battle on track here. As they are chucking all the trucks across there. Danger Man's so lucky. There is contact. They've both spun. They've both spun. And Lombo's going to get involved here. Shadow is just in the distance. We can see making it towards the finish line. It is now Ewan versus Longbow and Danger Man. Longbow's launched it across there to try and take that position away. Danger Man is bouncing and doing some slap wheelies along the way. Danger Man's truck's in better condition than the other two. Pretty sure Longbow fell over and might have now fallen out of this group. Oh, Danger Man is having issues there. Ewan's going to send it through here. And we'll get to the... I guess I get to the top. Ewan is braving the jump. Gets away with it. Has to slow down for the second part, though. Wasn't going to make that one. And it is going to be Ewan that is going to hold on to third place. Danger Man gets fourth. Longbow tried everything, but fell over right at the critical moments and will end up in fifth. Fell over quite a lot, did Longbow's vehicle. There we have it. Shados is still going. Speed Beast has got a long way off the course there. That's not where the track goes at all, down there. Oh, Amy's front axle exploded. That's never helpful. That's never helpful. Yeah, the Marauder did not have a great time. And, well, Rusky is still running over there. But a long, long way back. Well, there you have it. Yeah, my crossbore, it got pushed out of the way. It was not very good. It was okay, but it was down on power, and I probably pushed a bit too hard to try to keep up with trucks that were just faster, essentially. And Shados has now got an opportunity to crash into Amy. Will they take it? Silly question, really. Of course they will. I think I just heard a big meow. Not sure. I thought I did. Considering I had the headset on and everything, it would be surprising that I would hear the meow through it, but I guess Eve was probably downstairs. But there we have it. Oh, Lombo has decided to debody their car. Or they were crashed into by someone I didn't see. And there we go. Shadows had no damage, but could only manage 36 miles an hour. Amazing. Amazing. Paul, thank you very much for the bits. Saying we need more grenades in this game. Hi, Alex and chat. Well, I mean, sometimes the engines are like grenades. They do sometimes have issues. They do sometimes go pop. That does happen. More often than I'd say more often than we would like. It does definitely occur. Right, what vehicles do we want to run next? You know, there are a lot of options for the Ute. We could have a Ute round. Actually, we could have. Say we could have a pickup round. That could be quite funny. I say it could be quite funny. It could be quite an interesting round, pickup round, because there'd be a lot of quite suitable vehicles. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to do a pickup / Ute, no specific rally cars. Because there are going to be, like, there is the rally version of the Rush, and I'm going to say no on that one. But there was, I don't know if we've got it on here. No, we haven't got it on here. There was a Ute version of the Blue Buck. I mean, look, loads of options for a D series. There is no Kevin. I don't even know if the rally Rush is actually going to be that powerful in the grand scheme of things. Okay, now you could go for this. I mean, it's kind of tempting. We know it's tough. I just can't imagine it's going to be tougher than a D series. I mean, I'm not. I don't think you want a crew cab in this. Something like that might be good. Big performance without having crazy long wheelbase. I'm feeling this is going to be. Although, is it rear wheel drive? I think it might be rear wheel drive. Which is probably not what you want. Yeah, I can't imagine a rear wheel drive one is going to go well here. But I do want. I guess maybe that. I think that's still going to be rear wheel drive, to be honest. I think all of the performance ones are rear wheel drive. I'm gonna guess. Oh no, you are not rear wheel drive. Perfect. It is designed as a performance vehicle, more a road performance car. It may have issues on the bumps. It may not be as aggressive over some of the jumps as some other vehicles can be. Ollie has not got the memo. Oh, no, there we go. I take it back. Ollie has got the memo. Well done, Ollie. Kyron, thank you very much for the super chat, saying, "Can you believe it, guys? 500th FailRace episode, just a week away." It is not. I can tell you that much. Alex wouldn't lie to us, would he? I'm delusional. It'll not be a week away. It'll probably be in the new year at this point. It has been a difficult thing. It has been a very difficult thing. And yeah, with decorating the office and everything, I've just not had the time. However, it will happen eventually. It will happen eventually, I promise. Just no guarantees when. Cowbell, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, we had the end of year drinking session last night. I now need a shower to wash off the smell of beer, barbecue, and stripper's perfume. Whose idea was it to mix beer, vodka, and tequila? Well, it sounds like you had a fun night. Sounds like you are not having a fun morning. Actually, aren't you up quite early for a hangover? Isn't it quite early over that side of the world? Pretty sure I would still be fast asleep at this point. But fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Are we all ready to go? I think we are. We've got an event queue for Longbow. Where is Longbow? Oh, Longbow has a pigeon! Of course. Okay, it's 10 a.m. over there. I thought it was earlier in the morning than that. Well, 10 a.m.'s not too bad. That could be worse. That could be worse. Level 80 WoW Mage, thank you very much for the bits. It's like, hello Alex, /FailRace. I finally caught a Friday stream of yours, and interesting to see a Beam stream and not a GTA. Yeah, we sometimes do Beam on a Friday. Hope you learned a lot about the Supermarine Spitfire Mark V. And still, since Ewan has to learn about cars, I now think you should learn about the Hawker Typhoon. I mean, again, I like planes. Planes are cool. Okay, Spook's just messing about their vehicle. Yeah, I mean, I'm always happy to learn about planes. But I have not learned anything new so far. We are going to get ready to go here. I don't know who is going to have the optimum vehicle for this one. I mean, I do have a proper manual gearbox, which is great. Oh! That's bumpy. Thank you, everyone, for helping. I think Danger Man may have nicked part of someone's car there. Oh, I didn't even think about the Pazima Ute. That's a very good shout from Gliska. There's a lot of D-series as it is. A Pazima Ute. I maybe should have gone for a rush. I thought a lot more rushes were going to turn up than this. But, you know, they have not. Oh, clonky. Bouncy. Land, please. Thank you. Right. I suspect I will have more power than Gliska. Oh, Ollie with a lovely landing over there. That was a very, very good landing. Oh, we will fling ourselves forward. Danger Man has gone very wide. I mean, the long wheelbase vehicles are sometimes more stable in some situations, sometimes less stable. Oh, that's a lot of commitment from the vehicles ahead of us. Oh, that's a really big crash. I mostly got on the brakes to avoid, and then I've had a very, very low speed accident. Hey, Rusky. Sorry. We rather ended up stuck in front of you. Ewan has snuck past. Oh, my brakes are garbage. I think that's what it is, actually. I think that's part of the reason why we had so many issues there. My brakes are absolutely terrible. Yeah, okay, I basically have next to no brakes. Lovely. That is what we needed and wanted to know. I mean, I guess I would rather know here now that the ABS basically just deactivates my braking ability. You see, I want to take this jump flat, but I don't know. I didn't know if they were going to or not, so I played it safe. Unsure if they would or not. And yeah, once we committed to playing it safe, there was no other choice. Rusky has been very unlucky in that Rusky has just come round corners and found stricken pickups in front of them. Well, we're all in pickup, but stricken D-series is in front of them. And yeah, it has just not gone well. I mean, the trick with this race is to win it in the slowest possible way. You want to be running at the front but at the lowest possible speed, so you're doing the least damage, which is what Gliska is doing quite well at the moment. We are amazingly not that far away, considering it's been a pretty poor lap for us. I dislike my brakes immensely. I want to get rid of the ABS because I just don't stop, which is concerning when you are trying to slow down for these jumps and figure out a speed. The good news for me is my truck is pretty quick. In general, not as quick as Rusky's, but yeah, Rusky's truck has also been a lot more abused than mine. Now, we should be clear to try this, and we are. Oh no, don't do that. That was a bad bounce. I also keep forgetting that this thing has actually got a manual gearbox. I just expect that the basic configuration of D-Series is to be autos, so there was definitely a moment of just running that in third gear because I'm an idiot. Oh, come on, get turned, thank you. Through the dust and snow and all that terrible stuff we go. Danger Man leads the way. I am just absolutely chucking my pickup around, but it's fine. Ollie is also launching theirs around a fair bit. I mean, we aren't a million miles away. There's been a fair bit of launching of trucks up here. Come on, D-Series, you can do it. You did. Oh, lovely stuff. That's good. Something sounds unhealthy. I'm not sure whose, but one of those sounds absolutely awful. It could be Ewan with a rotary and the sound being weird, but I'm honestly not sure. Oh, I'm going to slow down over here. Danger Man has fallen over. There we go. We'll help Gliska out through there. I think Gliska may have... Oh, Gliska's lost a wheel by the looks of it. Oh, are you going to be strong enough to get away with that? You are. Okay, well, that's good. That's something. Right. Rusky is now right behind us. Oh, we know Rusky's going to have a huge amount of pace down this next section. This has been a really interesting round so far. Ewan is under immense threat from Ollie. We will now be sending it over this section. Oh, game, don't crash. Okay, game did not crash. I imagine the leaders may have sent it, although I have zero proof of that. Rusky is a little further back now with the track day one. Oh, Ollie's is trying to fall over. I mean, do we... We've got to start catching. We've got to start trying to catch, but of course, the last thing we need to do is fall over. Ollie is to the lead of the race. Has overtaken Ewan. Oh. Okay, we landed. We twisted a bit awkwardly, but we've got away with it. I thought about really sending it there. I don't know whether we would be quick enough. Okay, we're going to try it. Okay, we are quick enough for some of this. Keep up the momentum. Okay, we've lost it, but we made some gains. We made some gains on Ewan there by being a bit braver. I don't know if Ewan has actually lost a wheel or whether that is a desync damage. I am not sure. Ollie is all going for it. I don't even know. I guess Amy's died. I'm not reading the chat. It's so much concentrating on the driving is going on currently here. Because we have had an incredible end to the lap. We committed, and we have got the suspension and the power in this to do it. I've got to try and find a way past potentially a damaged Ewan. Can't do that there. Ollie has got that lead. I mean, Ollie's truck is in all right condition. It's worse off than mine, but not by much. We will try. Oh, get a pass on Ewan. Couldn't do it. We're still looking for a pass. It's around the outside of Ewan, and we've made it stick, but I'm on a terrible line up here. We've got to slow that down. Oh, come on. Come on, D-Series. You can do it. Now we've just got to try and find a way to overtake Ollie. I mean, we will hope that Ollie has an accident over here. This would be a good section to try and make some time up on. Okay, we're now rear-wheel drive. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need front-wheel drive for this. Oh, we might have needed front-wheel drive for this because the way the power is being distributed is terrible. Okay, we've lost all of it. We've lost all of the power. Well, I mean, it is technically working as a rear-wheel drive, but... I mean, not only that are we wedged on Gliska's car, but we have bigger issues. I don't actually know if this is going to even move now. The answer is no. No. The drive shaft... Well, the drive shaft is gone in a weird way. It should be. No, it just doesn't send enough power to any of the wheels. That's the end of it. We were pushing to chase down Ollie, and that was... yeah, we are dead to drive shaft buddies down there. Ewan was pushing to catch Ollie as well and crashed on the fast jumps. Oh, that's gonna clonk its way. Yeah, in the end, just pushing too hard. I mean, maybe if we had... maybe we could save the truck and wait for a push down this section. There were opportunities to go. Shadows just likes the Stambecco. I'm not quite sure what Amy's doing over there. How did you end up there? I don't even know. However, it does look like it is going to be victory for Ollie. Rusky is up into second if they can keep that alive, which I think it will be. However, Ollie will claim a victory in the pickup truck round. Well done, Ollie. Rusky is... Oh! Is that going to land on its wheels? It does. Lucky truck. Had that ended up upside down, Ewan probably would have been able to take the second place. Not quite. Ewan will cross the line in third at the end of all that. Yeah, the long boy did do very well, and then it is Danger Man versus Shadow next as they go side by side. Some drifting from the rush there. It is both are going to be an easy does it over that section. Danger Man's vehicle not enjoying that pit there so much. Oh, Shadow has rolled again. Danger Man is stuck and can't steer. I think they're crash welded together. Danger Man has actually got stuck and got Shadow on the nose and is now trying to push. I mean, there we go. Danger Man has got free and Danger Man is across the line in fourth. Shadow has now crossed the line in fifth. Shadow and finding ways to roll at the very end. Admittedly, this one wasn't for a victory. Shadow and finding ways to roll at the end of a race is just... I mean, it's very funny when it's not me that's rolling at the end of a race. Well done, Shadow, for your big shunt at the end. Those wheels are all sorts of funny angles. Oh, dear. Speed Beast is still going. Longbow is, I think, made up the circuit. Oh, that was a good race. I'm annoyed slightly at the lost drive shaft. Glisco was in the fight for a while. We were trying to catch Ollie, and yeah, we gave it a good go, but ultimately just pushed a little bit too hard at the end of that one. Right. We have... Sorry, I'm just checking I hadn't missed any super chats along the way. Thank you, Speedbeast. Hippo, thank you very much for the donation. Saying hippos for Santa's rocket sleigh. Sure, why not? Also, can we have nuts for Christmas and a brazen in a rocket boosting car? I mean, can't do any of that tonight. Brazen in a rocket boosting car, who knows? Maybe at some point. Oh, hello. Paul, thank you very much for the bits. Say Mr. Defacts. Talking about planes, I live in Bomber County in the UK, Lincolnshire. I'm currently restoring 4 R1155 radio receivers that was used in the Avro Lancaster and Halifax bombers during World War II. That is very cool. That is very cool. My granddad flew on Lancasters, I believe. I think I remember that one correctly. Yes, pretty sure he did. Deoxy, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, seen some Cybertrucks recently. They will often turn heads, but not sure it's in a good way. I mean, no, I mean, they'll get attention, but it's not good. It's not good attention, pretty much. We are inside a car. Well, all right. Let's just teleport that. Oh, well, we both teleported that way to try and avoid some instabilities. Right. What would we like to go for next? I mean, we could do, you know what? We're going to do a classic muscle car round for the next one, because, you know, classic muscle cars are very good. I mean, I'd do a Cybertruck round because it'd be fun to just destroy them. Alas, we do not have one. Classic muscle cars. I mean, You've got Moonhawk. You know what, I'd let a 9 in Burnside, Barstow, or Bluebuck. Barstow has a glass drive shaft. It is better, but better than it used to be, but not very good. Bluebuck's probably your strongest shout. The 9 is pretty good as well. Burnsides can be tough. The oil pan is your biggest concern here. The oil pan is a huge, huge concern. That's why I'm contemplating one of the police spec cars. I'm hoping they might be a bit reinforced and a bit stronger. I mean, this is a 350 horsepower police car. There's quite a lot of power in a police car. Oh dear. Just load in and see the the 3 types of people, I guess. You've got donk, lead sled, drag car. I mean, this thing here is certainly not bad. I'm going for sort of survivability. We won't be the very fastest car here, but we may survive the race. There are some very cool Barstows turning up. I just don't think they'll live. Shados is going to have to leave their beloved Stambecco. Unless they can somehow make a case for it being a muscle car, but it's not going to quite make it. The drag cars are a curious one. I mean, they are kind of quite... they're tempting just for sheer straight line speed, but I'm not sure it's going to work for Ollie. You never know. You never know. Longbow has also... So there's 2 of us in a Bluebuck. That's me and Longbow. There are 3 Barstows, which is very bro. There's 4 Barstows. 1 is a drag car. There is a couple of Burnsides. Speed Beast has got a 9. Honestly, I think the Bluebucks are the strongest car here. It's whether they are fast enough. See, I didn't go for that. I didn't go for the race spec ones. I was hoping for more reinforcing on... I was wondering what tyres that had. Actually, it might be a normal spec just with a race livery on it, to be fair to Longbow. The rest of it doesn't look too much like a race spec. It's definitely going to be wild, this race. It's going to be sideways, and it's going to be full of V8 noise. Well, I guess someone could technically have an i6, but judging by all the cars here, I'm going to go with none of them do. So, let us begin a countdown. Let all of the V8 noise occur, and we are off, and we are underway here at the snowy Bajarama circuit. Rusky over the mound of dirt. I'm hoping I have more control than some of these cars around here. Gliska's wheels and suspension would be suspect, I think. Oh dear! I was trying to get out of that one, but couldn't get out of that one in time. The Donk has gone on an adventure. Danger Man has gone for the lead of the race, but could not quite get past Rusky there. The Barstows, I mean, I'm not so worried about the Barstows. They are definitely quick, but I feel like they're just not going to live long enough to be a serious threat. Rusky is launching that, and that feels dangerous. The Burnside's got away with it, but how many times will it get away with it is the really big question. Can we climb up here nicely? We do. I mean, my car is in pretty good shape. Was in pretty good shape. Really, that's the nick that takes the oil pan out. I mean, these big V8s will survive for a while. Oh, okay, well, radiator's gone. Like, either or are going to kill my car anyway. I feel like what I'm going to do now is we're going to try and drag the field with us so they destroy their own engines, is my plan. I don't know if it's going to work. This is, of course, the big downside. No, I don't think it's going to work, because I think they're all too far back to actually buy into this pursuit of me. The big V8 with the low... say with a low oil pan, the sump is prone to being knocked out. I mean, that probably would have killed it had it not already been dead. I wouldn't have done that necessarily. But, you know, we're going to... I'm going to go and run the car as fast as I can. I think because no one's close by, we're not goading others into pushing their vehicle too hard. I mean, my hope maybe is that others have lost oil pans and I just get further than them. I can't imagine I'm the only one that's lost an oil pan. I'm just looking at my temperature gauge. We are already in massive trouble here. There's not really anything I can do. I could go slower and keep my car cooler and everything, but no, we're not even going to make it a lap. Yeah. Unfortunately for us, that is going to be the end of our day, and we are barely going to make a lap with a blue buck. Honestly, of all the places for it to suffer oil pan damage, there was really not one of the places I was that concerned about. And yeah, the engine has had enough. It has cried enough. We will keep it going for as long as we can. We lead a lap, but that is about all. Well, I'm honestly surprised it's still trying here. Oh, please turn. Doesn't turn amazingly well. Well, we've got further than Ollie. You know, if any others conk out from steering damage or other failures, fantastic. You know, that would be helpful. Oh, engine, don't die. Come on. Come on. We'll try to coax it around here. If I can keep it... shift down, maybe? Just coaxing whatever life out of it I can. Oh, no. Oh, that's the end of me. Because I'm going to have to do that to rescue it. And that will never fire up again. Yeah, so I was trying to be clever and keep momentum up, but that is a risky run, and it did not work for us. Rusky will take the lead of the race. Followed by Longbow, followed by Shadow. Gliska is actually doing quite well with the donk. The donk suspension is always dubious, but potentially the wheels keep the oil pan safer, would be my thought there. Rusky... I'm trying to tell if there is steam, if there is problems for Rusky's car, or whether it's just the, you know, I think there is. It could be a radiator, could be nothing major. Gliska is going to move up into second place with the Moonhawk. Oh, you brave lunatic. Land on his wheels, carries on. Maybe that's got lost an oil pan as well. The Speed Beast is not done so well there. The Barstows are struggling. Of Ewan and Danger Man. Shadows is still going. Amy is still going. He's backwards. I mean, Ollie's drag car didn't have a great time of things. I was wondering if Rusky's was dying, but no, I think Rusky's just going slowly over the bumps. Gliska is really not. There's no cautiously does it for Gliska. Shadow helps Longbow along. Is Shadow, do we reckon, going to have another role? It would be more difficult with these, but honestly not impossible. Ewan has maintained the gap to Danger Man, I think. They are... Oh, Shadow is going for a pass. It's a very slow pass here. And you do have to go around the outside of the next corner here. And they are continuing to be side by side the whole way round. They have trying to goad each other into going fast down there. Rusky's got to survive another lap, though. There is still one more lap to go around here, which is more clonking. Easier said than done with the state of some of these cars. None of them look great. I'm honestly not sure if Glister's car is going to make another lap. Glister's car has fallen over on that one. Rusky's had a bit of a spin across the line. Glister's may not live anyway. Shadow is up into third. Make that now second as the donk is trying to get going again. Longbow is still side by side with somebody different. Then there comes Ewan and Danger Man. Shadows is Barstow. I mean, it's still going. Actually, possibly one of the best conditioned cars still in all of this. I'm not even sure what the plan is here from Amy. But sure, okay. It's really a question of, can Brusky's engine hold up? That is the really, really big question. I don't know how damaged it is. It is impossible to tell. Shadow is sliding their way around in second. Gliska is trying to fend off a charging Longbow. There's a little bit of contact as they sort themselves out through there. Oh, my frame rate had a little bit of an issue. Never mind, Ewan is still going back there. I mean, there's a good number of cars still running. I mean, Amy might be going backwards to try and keep the radiator in one piece and the oil pan in one piece. True, but it's so far down. I feel like one of these cars up here, you're so slow doing that. One of the cars up here is going to have made the time. Rusky. Okay, the game sound died, but I don't think... It sounded like Rusky's engine's died, but don't think it has. I think they're still going. Shadow is still fine. Just about. Longbow has made a gap. Oh, Glister's car has conked. I'm gonna guess oil, probably, the way that was being driven. Ewan is still going. Rusky. Oh. Oh no. Rusky is gone. Shados is gone. Shadow is going to inherit a lead, I think, in a minute. Unless Rusky can manage to find a way to get that car started. Longbow's Blue Buck is going to end up in second place here. Shadow has just got to be careful now. There is no sign of steam coming out of that as far as I can tell. Longbow's looks okay as well. It is difficult to tell. And oil pan you wouldn't necessarily see very much. You don't get much warning. Ewan might end up in third with the Barstow, which honestly would be very impressive. Dangermans has fallen back over the course of this final lap. Will Longbow be able to do anything? I think Longbow's too far back. That being said, though, if Longbow has the performance in that car to just send it, you can make up a huge amount of time, but I don't know if Longbow actually has the performance to do it. Shadow is, bouncing around. Got to be careful with the drive shafts in these cars. The oil pan, if it goes now, it doesn't matter, of course. Longbow is trying to make up some time, but I don't think it's going to be enough unless Shadow has massive problems through this next section, which does not look likely. I can't imagine. Longbow is surely going to... No, Longbow is not going to go for it. They don't even think sending it is going to be enough to catch up. It will be Shadow that finally takes victory, having come second an awful lot recently. It is going to be Shadow that will take a win. Longbow will cross the line in second. Ewan, I think, has conked out. Oh no! Ewan is gone. Dangerman is going to inherit a third place. That's why Longbow couldn't push it at the end, because Longbow's engine was dying. Longbow's engine exploded at the end there. Made it to the finish line, but died crossing the finish line. Amy's goal, I guess... Well, Amy's stopped anyway. Goal was to try and, I guess, outlive the rest of us, and it didn't work either. So Dangerman has packed up 2 cars finish from the classic muscle car round. 2 cars have finished this one. God dear. It was an exciting round, though. Yeah, so slightly annoyed at my start, but it was kind of what it was. Andrew, thank you very much for the super chat. So hello, Mr. Race. Return of the 1P gang. Oh, I'm afraid, I say annoyingly, I haven't found a way to get the YouTube super chats to end up on the donation bar, and I do apologise. I wish I could. I'd love to see the return of the long drive the other week. It was fun. It was fun going back to that. I wish there was a little bit more to do on it. I know it's kind of been rebuilt a fair bit. But yeah, hopefully there will be at some point. Could you do a Christmas cola lorry race? Also, why was the computer tired? Because it had a hard drive. You are going to get a boo from me and a boo from chat, and you are deserving of your boo right there. We'll do a truck round. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do like a box truck or some sort of. Yes, we will do. So it can't just be like a truck cab. It has to be. So a truck round can't just be the cab. So it has to have cement mixer. Has to have. Oh, not the AutoZam. That is very much not a truck. Right. What do we want to drive? I mean, look, we could drive the cola truck. I don't know what your best bet is for this one. Tanker's not a terrible one. Honestly, I think a box truck might not be bad because it's probably quite light in the grand scheme of things. I will represent the cola trucks for us here. What a terrible combination that is, orange and red. I mean, I love orange, of course, but I'm not sure that's the one, but, you know, it's fine. Oh dear. Hey, Rusky, I have not loaded in events. Okay, me and Ollie have gone... Rusky has got the ram plow truck, which, while funny, will have problems, I suspect, with the floor. Oh, we are rolling back slightly as I was just sorting out my drink. Right. The MD is probably a good shout here. My only my fear with one of those would be its tendency to bounce. It would likely just ping around a bit. The back end I would be concerned about, really. But yeah, you know. Well, actually, Shadow's kind of going for the hope you lose the logs while going around, which isn't actually a worse idea. You know, hope that they fall off, and yeah, see what happens. I think. Oh, I see what Danger Man is going for. Danger Man is actually going for a truck with a trailer. I mean, it's connected to Speed Beast a little bit at the moment. Some desync is going on. Me and Ollie are representing the cola trucks. I mean, we have got a direct rival. We have got someone in an identical vehicle to me to compare to. Ewan's is possibly, well, I mean, I don't know about Speed Beast because I can't see it. Longbow has got a box truck. Smaller box truck. Don't know whether a big box truck is a good idea or not. Could be. Could not be. We'll try. So, for those of you that may inevitably be saying, why don't we do an entire round towing trailers? There is a very strong, like, that many is going to cause some real seriously glitchy issues. One truck towing a trailer is enough of a problem, let alone when we start adding multiples. So, yeah, we won't have a round of all of that because possibility of game breaking. That's Danger Man's reversing, like, pretty good. Was pretty good. Nope, not good. It started off all right, has since gone wrong. Is continuing to go wrong. Okay, this attempt might work. That's good enough. There we go. Danger Man has got the hang of it. Danger Man has got the truck there. Right. I mean, I'm happy to kind of let the MDs ahead of us. I say kind of go. I'm expecting them to go and sort of launch out of the way. There we go. Speed Beast has got some wheels and has got a box truck, a 6-wheeled box truck as well. Don't know whether you'd want that version of the MD or whether you'd want the smaller ones, to be honest with you. As I said before, sometimes short wheelbase is good. in general, although sometimes you get a little bit more stability with the longer wheelbases and at times around here, and we know the MDs are liable to be bouncy. So we will see what's going to happen here. Honestly, so much silliness, I think, is about to transpire. Let us get ready to go here. Oh, it's Durham, not a MD over there for Speed Beast. Well, fair enough. Right, we are off and we are underway, and it's 5 wide off the line. Oh, Ollie, don't fall over. It's now settling into 3 wide as Gliska is starting to pull away up at the front. We're trying to go around the outside of a ram plough truck, which is dangerous. Right, come on. I mean, we're considerably lighter than the ram plough truck, but it does have a lot more power than we do. Oh no! Okay, well, I didn't really want to go to the inside of Ollie, but we are now to the inside of Ollie. They were having an accident with Shadow, and, well, I had no other choice. Oh, Longbow sent it. It's got a bit silly. The cola trucks are having an accident. I'm trying to unstick my truck from either Ollie or Longbow here, but oh, the ram plough truck's gone round the outside and has made a pass stick. Is going to then block most of the corner when we get to the bottom because it does struggle with the turning, but there we have it. Gliska is enjoying a relatively peaceful lead for the moment. Oh, God, I'm very long and do struggle a little bit with that. I mean, yeah, so the big ram plough truck is fast. I would worry about its handling characteristics and what might happen. That plough getting stuck on things is very possible. Oh, I think we want 3rd gear coming up this hill. Oh, come on. 350 horsepower is not enough for all of this. Oh, clonk, clonk. I think Longbow may have eaten a load of logs. I think Shadow has shed the logs, as was foretold. Shadow has lost their logs, and yeah. I think I may have inadvertently blocked Shados. Oh, I'm struggling. The hills are a problem for two can play at that game. Oh. I have minor issues of getting beached. Well, that's not ideal. Danger Man may have even bigger issues of getting beached, but I don't know where Ollie has gone with the Orso Cola truck. Ewan, can you... Thank you. Oh, dear. Oh. Oh, I have real steering issues. I think what's happening is my front wheel is getting caught in the fender as I am trying to turn it. And that's really not helping us. Rusky is flying around back there. Shadows is on fire, seemingly. That's quite funny. I think I've got to go a little bit faster because the chances of me beaching are quite high and a bit of momentum is actually going to be a good idea here. We will try and leave Danger Man some space on the outside there. We actually got side by side through that section in trucks, which is quite cool. I think 3rd gear is where it's going to be at down here, and we have got a little bit more momentum than the logging truck alongside. Right, keep going. The chassis is bowed, but that's fine. I'm going to say it's fine, because I haven't got much other choice. I'm hoping for a lot of mechanical difficulties for the vehicles further up. Rusky has got to the lead of the race, but this is a 3-lap race. There is a long way to go in this. Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of clonking around for us. Speed Beast did definitely fall over. My banana chassis is... My fuel tanks are looking dicey in this one. I mean, somebody will finish, in theory, because somebody will go slow enough. Like the MD's looked in a pretty good way. Rusky has fallen back now. Oh, Shados is not actually in a bad way either. In that, is it the B series? I'm not sure. But whatever Shadows is in is considerably better. I am not in a good way anymore. Yeah, this is not having a good time. I think Rusky may have lost steering. They had a very fast first lap, but I don't think it's long for this world now. Or it's wedged on a tree. Speed Beast... Oh, Speed Beast lost their fuel tank and is eliminated. We're not going to be last! Astonishingly, this thing might be not very good at this. I was trying to figure out where Ollie is, but... Is Ollie already broken? I think Ollie's already out. Well, I mean, that does mean we are definitely not going to be last. But, yeah. Oh, come on. We're going to use the snowbank to turn us. That has worked quite well. I mean, we are going to lap Ollie. That's something. You know, we've done a lap better than the same truck as us. I just don't know if we're going to go much further. Oh, clonk. Ollie might just be stuck on it. God, this truck was a bad choice. I mean, I honestly thought it was going to be better than this. It is very festive and everything, but it is not great. Gliska continues to lead from Shadow. I mean, Ewan, we're hoping, breaks down. We saw Rusky's lost steering. We did think that. Longbow, desperately unlucky. Final destination, out of it. We are somehow still going in this. I mean, we avoid that section. Very much hoping for a... Oh, Ewan gets caught on something. Because we are not catching Ewan on sheer pace. That's for sure. I love how the roof is just like caved in on the trailer because the sides have like bowed outwards. At least Dangerman is not posing any threat to us. That is something. Ewan has lost the cab of their vehicle. How have you done that, Ewan? How have you made that happen? Honestly, not sure. I mean, there is the cab. There is the cab, and it's on an adventure. Apparently so. Yeah, I mean, we are just banana truck here. There's not really any... We can't make it any better. We're not winning this race, so I am just going for it. Oh, Ewan has conked out by the looks of it. Oh, I think Ewan may have got debris. Ewan might be trying to be a truck superleggera, but it is... You know what? Have we found ourselves in fourth? We've found ourselves in fourth place. It's Shadows versus Gliska up at the front. Shadow is sat in third. I mean, if anybody else conks out, there is a chance for us here. Oh, high clutch temperature isn't what you want to see. I mean, everything is pretty bad in this truck. Not gonna lie. We are just hoping... Oh! Oh, Gliskas might have died. Gliskas may be dying. There may be a top 3 for us here in the cola truck. And admittedly, this is a truck that I have very much stopped taking care of. Oh, I think the clutch might actually get us here. There's not much I can do because the chassis is so bent I have got to keep up momentum. Oh, come on. Oh, Ewan's flatbed betrayed them. I could do with my clutch cooling down. It's the most banana I think I've had a truck for quite some time. Gliska's vehicle is dying, but so is mine. Okay, well, the clutch is cooled. At least that's something. Is Shadow still going? Shadow is still going. I mean, so my big problem... Oh, there we go. Is that because the chassis is so bent, the drive is just not going properly. The drive is just not working as it should. I don't ever know if I want third or if I want second for a lot of this. Gliska's out. Gliska is eliminated at the moment. The MD has had enough, and we will overtake. And somehow we find ourselves... I mean, I am genuinely concerned that we will not make the finish. And if we... Oh, genuinely, we could get beached. It would be so easy for our diffs to just prevent any sort of drive. I'm really hoping Shadow has technical difficulties. The thing is, the gaps are so big, I just don't think Shadow's going to be pushing hard enough to catch Shados because there's no reason to. Oh. Come on. Come on, Cola Truck. You have not been very good. However, I now really want you to make it to the finish line. Because you are really trying... And I think we are high-sided on that. Now, we did say we were allowed to node grab beached trucks. We did say at the start we were allowed to. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get going again, though. This is the problem, is that now I've got no momentum for any of the other sections. Oh, okay, we're fine. Why am I seeing random bits of cabs floating around? I think I might actually, have to try and take some momentum down here. Because, yeah, everything here has got to be taken with momentum now. My radiator is hanging on to there. Shados has taken victory in this. Ollie's Cola Truck is better off than mine. Ollie's actually caught up quite a lot. Although they are a lap down, but... Oh, mine is dying a death. Oh, mine is really dying a death. I'm not even sure what's dying in it at the moment. I'm going to guess it's just like debris or... Oh. What is... Oh. Causing my truck so many... I mean, other than the, you know, banana chassis, this is now the question of can Danger Man catch up? Ollie might unlap themselves, but I don't know. We've found momentum again. I mean, it is scraping the ground a bit, but it got some momentum going. I don't quite know how. I think it might be the hood that's causing issues. Right, we have got to keep momentum up here. I fear if we stop at any point, if we have to node grab it to unstick it, I don't think we get going again. Right, come on. Bounce your way to victory. Well, it's not even to victory. It's bounce your way to a third place. Danger Man is the only one that can ruin the party, and they are a long, long way away. There they are. I mean, Danger Man is still going, but, yeah. Here we go, Coda Truck. Bounce. Oh, okay, that was actually a very helpful bounce. Yes, if you keep bouncing, you can't get stuck. Oh, this is the, well, I say the worst of the sections done now. It's a bit of a wheelie going on. The radiator is falling under the front wheels. That's, it's not what you want, but it is. Can't slow down for this. Oh, no! 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 Brakes are locked! It's dead. It's dead. The pressure tank ruptured and it immediately failed. And that is the end. That is the end of the Cola Truck. It got so close to making it. However, it is eliminated It was eliminate. Well, I mean, I was trying to be a little sneaky and get a smoother landing. Shadow won't even be able to push us because our brakes are locked on. The lack of a wheel is minor compared to the fact that all the brakes are locked. Then there's Gliska. Danger Man is going to get third. After all of that, Danger Man is going to to get third place with the logging truck. Oh dear. What a round. What a round. Well done, Danger Man. Well done, Shadows, as well, for claiming a victory in this one. Oh dear. Right, final round. We're going to do one more. We're going to do another random config round as the final one. What are we going to be in here? Hopefully it'll be quicker than the trucks. I'm okay with this. It's not the best vehicle in the world, but it's pretty good. There are potential weaknesses for this. The big concerns for this are it's still a Piccolina, fuel tank, front end, and all that. We do have a wonderful shout here. It's also only got 91 horsepower, not that much compared to some of the vehicles. Shadows, for example, has also got a very strong shout here. I mean, Shadows might actually have an even stronger shout than I do here. Gliska's Burnside's not great. Ewan's pickup is pretty good. Rusky's Hummer, they're a bit bouncy. Ollie has a Ram, a Ram truck. Ooh, Shadow also with a good... There's actually quite a few good vehicles here, you know? There are quite a few strong vehicles, so... While mine is very good, I'm not the only one in a very good thing. Orata is... I would say the Orata is better shout than mine. The Roma may also be pretty good. I don't actually know who I want to start behind. Where do we stay out of trouble the most? I mean, probably start behind Shadows, because they're likely to shoot off into the distance. Speed Beast's vehicle will be quick, but I just don't think it'll have the suspension to deal with this, particularly. Right. I think we are ready. Danger Man is going to have problems. Longbow, again, those I-Series could be quite strong. Genuinely, they could be a threat in this, if they can hold together. Holding together is the critical thing. But yeah, I think we're all ready. Final round, 3 laps to go. What can we do? We know this vehicle here is a pretty good vehicle. We're not going to have... Oh, a little bit of lag from Speed Beast. Now, one of the things I've got to be careful is I'm rear-wheel drive, so we're not going to have the same launch. I don't want to get damage racing other vehicles off the start line. That would be bad, and Shadows has got the lead at the moment. I have ran away. The 2 I-Series are giving chase. The all-wheel drives... pretty powerful, as you would expect. Now, I should be better over the bumps than the I-Series, but the thing I don't want to do is break my vehicle early on. We will pass Longbow, and it really does come down to whether I can chase down Shadows here. Speed Beast is going to send it, but little clonks like that are concerning for me. Jumps like that should be fine. Truth is, I don't know how many bumps this car is going to take before it starts having issues. Shadows with a big lead at the moment. I feel like we should be able to take that with pace, but I also don't trust this from, not to wobble over. So I'm trying to keep it alive on this first lap. I don't know whether we can do anything about can we change up? Okay, did not want to change up a gear, but never mind. It has now recovered. Oh god, someone has had a big accident behind us. Don't actually know who it was. Come on, Piccolina. Now, yeah, the real question is, are we playing it too safe at the moment? Are we letting them get too far away? I reckon we should be good to take this at speed. And we are. Okay, over there, no bent suspension, no bent steering. That is good. That is what we want. Might be fast enough to take some of these as doubles, but definitely not going to be able to take them as doubles with an I-Series in front of me. We can probably, yeah, get a little bit of speed there. Oh, okay, it's fine. Oh. The Orata, I don't know if the wheels are susceptible to damage. It's possible. Shadows is definitely not playing this one safe, which is fair enough. Speed Beast wants to send it. I want to send it as well, but... Alright, here we go. Oh, that was wrong. That was wrong. Well, it was close to being okay. We landed on a front wheel. It's still handling alright. God, Shadows has a really big lead here. Oh, we're only just fast enough to make it over there, and that's with the vehicle in good condition. The vehicle starts getting more damaged. Any damage, we are not going to be able to do anything there. Gliska's lost a drive shaft. That's fine. There is Ewan with the one of the trucks. God, I'm just not catching Shadows. There's no, there's just no chance. I don't have even full speed ahead. I don't have any hope of catching that. It's too good unless it breaks itself, and this has not got enough straight line speed to realistically do what we need it to do, I don't think. The Orata is just better. I think that's the wild Orata as well, because there, I don't trust the Piccolina is going to be able to do that. So, yeah, it lost an oil radiator, which is probably not the worst thing. Oh, God, come on. Yeah, because like there, for example, that's why we can't go quickly. Is we're just not quick. We're not we're not powerful enough. Sorry, to do that. So I can't take these jumps. I don't know whether we can do that one. We can. Not quite where I'd want it to go, but it's close enough. Ollie lost both the rear wheels, which was funny. But yeah, not so much for them. Well, that's way more speed than I would have liked. Through there, we have recovered it. Again, a little bit of bent. The axles are a little bit buckled. Yeah, I can't catch Shadows. There's almost no point in sending it too hard in some of these places. Here we should still be clear. We were fine. We were more than clear last time. Oh, still see it doesn't really like it. Oh, and that has that injured the front suspension, or is it always like that? Don't know. Yeah, can't catch an Orata. We have to hope that it breaks down. We will worry about Speed Beast's I-Series for the remainder of this race. Yeah, as I said, the Piccolina was a very, very strong choice. Just the Orata is better, pretty much. Okay, we're fine. Thought it was going to fall over. It did not. Could make... I just don't know if we've got the speed to make the doubles here. There we do. And here we do. And that one we do. Just about. Oh, get your nose down. Oh. Will that have the speed to make it? Still, yeah, just about. We are close. As I said last time around, it's at the point where a little bit of damage and it stops making those jumps nicely. But for now, it does. Speed Beast's I-Series is surprisingly tough. That thing is sticking with us better than I thought it was going to. It is holding on to life here. I just do hope to come around to find an Orata on its side missing its wheels, but I just don't think that's going to happen. It can. These open-wheeled vehicles can have grief, but Yeah. Right, we will try and we'll be a little mindful over there. I can't remember whether it could make this jump properly or not. I'm going to go with possibly not. Oh, maybe should have tried it. I have forgotten, because I was busy thinking about the other jumps. Oh. Don't lose control through here. Definitely not going to chuck it over there like Speed Beast has, because I don't have the speed of the I-Series there. We're better elsewhere around the lap, but that section I'm not as good, because we are way down on power, I think. There we can do it, but it's really close to not. Speed Beast's engine is bad. Oh, there's a lot of smoke and steam. Well, don't know if that's oil smoke or just overheating steam from Speed Beast's vehicle. It's one of those. I mean, like, you got to push to try and catch it because it might not conk out. I don't know what that line was there. Oh, an awkward landing. That's not got in the first gear. Okay, well, we're going to have to really hope the I-Series has an engine death now. Because, yeah, we can make up some time in the next section. Here, we're not quick enough to take anything as doubles. I don't think Speed Beast's car is too healthy anymore, but... Oh, come on. Come on, Baja Piccolina. Do we have the pace to do this? This is a bit of a gamble. We have... Oh, yeah, we did have the pace. Oh, Speed Beast has fallen over. Alright, come on, Piccolina. You can take that double. We've got a couple more corners to go. There was a bit of debris from the Speed Beast's car. It's been a nerve-wracking race to second place here. If we can... Oh, finish this off. Oh... Which it looks like we will do. The Baja Piccolina has made it. Speed Beast fell over right at the death. I'm not sure how much life the ice... The thing is, I think Speed Beast had to go hard down there because I was good at that section. Admittedly, I got it slightly wrong on the approach. But, yeah, I mean, that thing there is incredibly, incredibly good. I don't think, like, if I'd had a perfect run, I don't think it would have mattered. I just don't think we could have even got close to the Orata. I think we got, we could have been braver. I think we could have had a more, convincing second. That is true. But I don't think I could have got near the Orata. It's just too good. Unless Shadows made a mistake and broke something in it, we just weren't going to be able to do it. Shadow is going to cross the line with the Roma, which is also a pretty good shout. Lomba may have crossed the line ahead, and I might not have seen it. I think Lomba may have crossed the line and broken and like done the car detonate button. And that is not quite it. Rusky has got the Hummer versus Danger Man's truck versus... What, Ewan's truck? How has Ewan had such a bad time with those? Like, has lost a rear wheel, potentially. So I feel like that's a pretty good thing to have ended up getting in the grand scheme of things. That the Hummer does that a lot. It does really, really bouncy, weird stuff, which is not great. Danger Man is going to get closer with that, but I don't think it's going to... Unless the Hummer falls over again, which is always possible, and Rusky is having a lot of issues with it. I suspect the Hummer will just have the pace. Only just... It's a good number of vehicles, considering this was a very much, well, you know, random luck of the draw configs. Quite a lot of vehicles are going to make it to the finish line, and it is going to be Rusky that will finish in... What is this? 6th place, I think, for Rusky. I think we only really lost 2, and that was Gliska and Ollie. Everybody else is going to make the finish line. There goes Danger Man, and Ewan is going to be the last of the finishers here. very sideways, and across the line. Across the line and smashed into by a truck. Well, there we go. That is going to be it for some raced till destruction. I hope you have enjoyed. Oh, you had only 2 front wheels. That would explain. On my end, it does not look like that, but yeah, that would explain how what would in theory be quite a strong vehicle did not have a good time. But yes, that is going to be it for this evening's stream. I hope you have enjoyed some raced till destruction. It is always fantastic fun in this. There was actually some genuinely very, very close racing for a couple of those races in that, which was surprising how close they ended up being. You know, I've had a lot of fun with this, always do. We will be back streaming. I'll be back streaming tomorrow. I'm not completely sure what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but something. Something will be streamed tomorrow. So I hope you will be able to join me for that one. Of course, a very big thank you to everybody who donated, everybody who subscribed along the way. It is very, very much appreciated indeed. Yeah, the support is always immensely appreciated. But yeah, I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. Of course, thank you all for watching, for spending your evening, your afternoon, your morning, wherever you might be, with us here on Beam. That though is going to be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.